and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today let his emotions get the best of him on his first date. And now I don't even know why he's on the phone to do a second date update. If I were him, I would not want to see this girl again. I actually don't even think I'd want to go in public again.
It's that
But
bad?
regardless, he emailed us and wants to do a second date update. His name is Keith. What's up, Keith?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh my God, Keith, I feel like you should be embarrassed for yourself, but I don't really know why yet.
Yeah,
Your email was crazy, man. I cannot believe what actually happened on your first date. We'll get into that in just a second. But first off, how'd you meet the girl that you want to call today? What's her name?
Allison.
Allison. So how did you meet Allison?
We met through an online dating site.
Okay, that's pretty normal.
I just haven't dated very much, and my friends finally convinced me to start doing some online dating. And I tried a couple of like the free online services, and just they were terrible. I had terrible experiences.
Yeah, the free ones are never good.
He sounds like the memory is still haunting him right now.
Oh yeah, PTSD. Like one girl I met within the first 5 minutes of our date, she asked me how much money I made.
Whoa.
Oh. Do you make a lot of money? I realize it's the first couple minutes we've met, but now I want to know.
Yeah. Having flashbacks. And when I wouldn't tell her, she literally was like, all right, well, this is done. And she left, and it was over.
Wow.
I can't
Okay.
believe you even continued online dating after such a horrible experience.
I know. And then the worst part is it didn't get any better. I met this other girl on a date, and she brought her dog, and I kid you not, she talked to the dog more than she talked to me.
All right, so you've had a bad run.
Yeah, on these free. So I finally was like, okay, I'm going to sack up. I'm going to pay for, like, a paid service because maybe the quality will be better, you know? So
Right.
Is this the first date that you went on off of that paid site?
Yeah.
Oh.
And this one sounds like it went very well. I mean, at least for
Well,
you.
Yeah, comparatively speaking, it started out great. Met Allison. We went to brunch.
Oh, that's a fun date.
Yeah, and just from the moment I saw her, instantly I knew like there was something there. She was gorgeous. I couldn't believe it.
Is
Okay,
this
and then
now-
right off the bat, she didn't ask you how much money you were making, or she didn't have a dog with her, so that's a plus.
She's off to a great start.
But I feel like you've lowered your standards so much compared to the other incidences that you had.
Yeah, I mean, I know my standards had been kind of lowered, but she was like better than I ever would have expected. She was smart, she was cute, she was sweet, and she just seemed normal. She just seemed like a normal person that I had a really great connection with, and it kind of caught me off guard, and I just was like starting to feel like overwhelmed, but in a good way. Like I was swooning, and
Oh.
I just got caught up in the moment, and that's when I think I messed up.
Yeah.
What could you
Tell everybody what happened and then explain why you did this.
Okay, just try and understand all the context. So we meet, we're hanging out, the date's going great, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. And she gets up to go to the bathroom. And at this point, I'm like, my heart is just like overwhelmed, like it's overflowing. I'm like, she's the one. Like she has to be. I know it sounds crazy, but I felt it. And so while she was in the bathroom, I decided to do something crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah. So when she gets back, she sits down and she looks at me and she can kind of tell I have something I want to say. So I look to her and I say, look, I know we just met, but there's something I need to tell you. And she says, okay. And I straight up told her I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like I'm breaking out in hives just even hearing that. And I love love.
Yeah, no, I know. It sounds crazy, even me saying it right now. But I don't know. I just was in the moment. I couldn't help it. It's like I would have regretted it forever if I didn't. I made a ring out of a paper napkin, and I got down on one knee in the restaurant.
And did everybody see this, or was it just you
Oh,
two?
yeah. People were like applauding. They were smiling.
What did she do?
She, well, I could tell she was shocked. I don't think she saw that coming.
No, I guarantee she didn't.
Did she think that you were joking?
No, I mean, she knew. There's no, like, I was dead serious. She could see it in my face.
How did she react?
Gosh.
She was calm. She didn't, like, freak out, but she's kind of looked at me after everyone quieted down and was nice about it. And she was just kind of like, Keith, this is our first date.
And What did you say to her?
I was like, I know, but I just feel this, and I can't deny it. And she was like, I think I should leave, and then she left.
Yeah, because
And-
Keith, you sound crazy. I'm just going to lay it out there.
I mean, I know how I sound.
Did she leave you right there in the restaurant by yourself?
Oh yeah, I finished my eggs Benedict alone.
Who wouldn't have left? You've got a crazy psycho stalker proposing to you within like the first hour of meeting someone.
I mean that kind of thing happens, right? You've seen rom-coms. When you know, you know. And I really thought she felt the same way.
What?
Maybe she did. Maybe, you know what, she ran right out of the restaurant to shop for a wedding dress.
She's been busy planning this whole time, and that's why she can't get back to him.
Yeah, probably. That's
What did she ever do to make you think that she thought that she should marry you and get engaged right there on your first date?
Yeah, I mean that's a fair question. So when we were talking, I like to go to comedy shows, in my spare time, and I told her that, and she wanted to come with me. I've never met a single woman who was excited about.
So that means
idea of that.
that you ask for her hand in marriage on a first date?
Yeah, well, I guess I read it wrong. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm guessing you haven't talked to her since this date.
No, and I have tried very hard.
Yeah.
I know she's the one. That's the thing. And I should have just waited. I should have played it cool.
Yeah.
I should have held my tongue, but I couldn't.
All right, well,
Whoa.
we'll play a song, come back, get her on the phone, and see if we can get you guys a second date, and then maybe you can get married after that date, okay?
Oh, that would be amazing.
All right, well, we'll get your second date update right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what I'm hearing in today's second date update? Wedding bells.
Oh my
That's
God.
right. I feel like this is going to be the first ever second date update that ends with a couple getting married
Oh, wow.
live on the radio over the phone.
Wow.
If you just tuned in, Keith is on the phone. He wants to call Allison. They met online, went out for some brunch. He got a little wrapped up in his emotions and actually proposed to her on their first date. And then she stormed out. He hasn't talked to her since. It's obvious why she's not talking to him because she thinks he's a weirdo who proposed on the first date. But Keith, here's my advice to you, man, before we make this phone call. If you fall off that horse, you get right back on.
Oh.
When we get her on the phone and you talk to her, propose again, Keith. Just keep proposing. She'll eventually say yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's how that works, but
I don't know, man. I think you should just go for it one more time.
Keith, what's your plan here? Apologize?
I mean, I've already apologized so many times on her voicemail and through text message, so I think she understands I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just want a chance to explain.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
Look, before you call her, if you guys can have my back on this, I need all the help I can get.
Yeah,
So,
you really do in this second date update. I'm not going to lie to you. You need all the help you can get. Okay.
please.
I'm dialing her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Allison.
Yes, this is Allison.
Allison, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Who's this again? I'm sorry, I'm not.
This is Jubal. I host the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, okay, good. Well, it's a radio show. It's pretty much the only explanation I can give you there is a little bit of talking, a lot of crappy music, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. I'm assuming you've never heard of that either.
Not familiar with it.
You went out on a date recently with a guy named Keith.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keith told us about your date.
Oh really? What do you know? Do you know that he proposed to me?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told us all about that. He says that he feels bad, but he also wanted to get you on the phone and tell you that he liked you a lot and wanted to see you again.
Really?
Let me ask you a question, okay? How did you feel when he proposed to you on your first date?
I thought it was really weird.
I feel like that's an understatement.
Definitely.
Has that ever happened to you before?
Oh, come on.
No, definitely not.
Was it scary, creepy, a little bit of both?
It was crazy. I mean, when you picture getting proposed to when you're young, a little girl, you don't exactly picture it happening on the first date at brunch.
You don't?
No.
Weird. Okay.
So
Yeah, he told us all about your date, and he said that he feels really bad, and he's tried to apologize to you, and he just wanted to be able to talk to you again to see if you'd go out with him.
I mean, he should feel bad. What was I supposed to do?
Say yes and marry the guy?
you're so
Right.
dumb. Was there any part of you that thought like, well, it's romantic?
No, I was completely shocked. It was one of those things where you just pause. It took me about 3 minutes to even get a reaction, and I didn't even know what to think.
So I'm guessing that the reason you aren't calling him back for a second date is because of the wedding proposal. Was there anything else?
Does there need to be another reason?
I don't think so. That's enough of an explanation. You know, Keith did talk to us, and he doesn't sound like a weird guy. He just says he got caught up in the moment, and he was super excited because you're like the best girl he's gone out on a date with ever, and he handled it the wrong way.
That's sweet that he says that, but I mean, we were vibing, we got along, we had, a good connection at first, and I felt a spark, but when he broke into tears and started proposing, I thought he was crazy.
Yeah. I would
Yeah, it changes things a little bit, changes your whole vibe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Allison, I do need to let you know that Keith is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Hey, Allison.
Oh my God. What do you want?
I just want a chance to explain myself. I told you I'm sorry. I know that what I did was crazy. I know it was insane. I got caught up in the moment. I'm an emotional person, and I don't have a good excuse. I just got caught up in the moment.
It's not the 1920s. I mean, you don't just meet somebody and marry them off in the afternoon.
Yeah, no, you're right. I get that. But can you honestly say you weren't feeling anything? I can't be the only one who was feeling something.
No, I was. I mean, I liked you at first, and you seemed normal, and I definitely felt the connection. But when you broke into tears and proposed, I just thought you were crazy.
Okay, that makes sense. That's totally fair. I'm not crazy. I've had some terrible experiences dating in the past, and you were so cool and normal, and I just felt it, and I got lost in that moment. I got caught up in it.
I feel like if that's the kind of guy you are, then who knows what other reckless decisions you'll make down the line.
Oh, no.
Dude, red flag is what she's saying.
I understand. Yeah, I get it. I understand how that could be a red flag or how I could seem crazy and unstable. I'm not you want to call my friends, and I have people who will vouch for me. Just
You want to supply references to Allison?
I will. I think this is important. I don't want to lose this potential relationship just because I messed up on the first date.
I mean, it's a shame because I liked him too. I'm just not looking to get married tomorrow. I'd like to date someone for a little while before we talk about marriage.
So you did like him, though, before?
Yeah, I did.
Well, then why don't you give it one more shot and go out on another date? Would you like to go out on a second date with Keith? We will pay for it.
Come on.
Allison, before you answer, I need you to know I did watch a couple rom-coms on Netflix the week before we went out, so I was in an emotional place already.
Blame it on the rom-coms. I love it.
It's like Katherine Heigl just gets to his heart, man.
Allison, will you go out with Keith again?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. This whole thing is just so weird.
Come on.
You cannot blame her, you guys.
Allison, the only thing I'm proposing right now is a second date. I just want to do this the right way and forget about the first date and just move forward. That's all I'm asking.
Allison, can you forget about the wedding proposal on your first date and go out with Keith one more time? I know that's a lot to ask, but do you think you can do it?
It is. If you guys think it's a good idea.
Wait.
I do. I think it's a great idea. At least see one more time how he handles himself. I mean, he's not totally crazy.
See, right there. You said he's totally crazy. I'm
No.
going to change my mind again. I'm going to go back to
I said
no.
he's not totally crazy.
Yeah, but
He just got a little worked up,
You're saying partially
Uh.
crazy, though.
Everybody's partially crazy. And you can't find somebody that's fully sane.
Yeah, no. I just can't. I'm sorry. I
No?
can't.
Oh, man. All right.
Come on.
What happened? We were there, and then
I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
So close.
What did we learn? What have we learned, though? Okay, this is all about learning. What did we learn from today's second date update?
that love isn't real.
No.
That's so sad.
We've learned that,
Keith.
but we've also learned no rom-coms before your next date, okay?
Oh, Keith.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Still amazed at how many emails we're getting for the second date updates of people wanting to know why someone hasn't gotten back to them after they've gone out on a date with them.
It's kind of like people are gluttons for punishment.
It really is.
The truth sets you free, my friends. You can learn a lot from this.
I prefer to think ignorance is bliss, but not everybody feels that way. Marie, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Pretty good. Now, Marie emailed us because she went out on a date and hasn't heard back from, what's his name?
His name is John.
What did you guys do on your date?
Actually, it wasn't a date.
Okay.
We met at a party.
Okay.
It was a birthday party for mutual friends, and it was a pretty big bash. There was like 40 or 50 people there, and,
All right.
and we hit it off and had a really good time. And, you know, towards the end of the night in the backyard, he kissed me and said he had a really nice night. And I thought that he did. It seemed like it. And I had said to him, you know, I'd like to see you again. I really liked you. And
Right.
he smiled and said, me too.
That sounds perfect.
It does sound actually like a movie.
All right.
But that was 2 weeks ago, and I haven't heard anything since. So
And Marie, do you ever have this problem before? Or do guys always get back to Marie?
not always, but I mean, I thought we both had a really nice time. So
Right.
Okay.
I would have expected to hear something. So
Okay. So you never even really had a first date. You just want to know why the guy hasn't called you.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, we're going to call him right after this and ask him the question, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're going to call John and get your second date update next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you want a second date update, remember you can always email Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. Today we've got Marie on the phone. Marie met a guy at a birthday party. They kind of like hung out. They kissed. He got her number at the end of the night. She hasn't heard from him since. She just wants to know why he hasn't called.
What's the worst possible scenario in your head right now?
He's married.
Okay. Yeah. But then it's like nothing against you, right? If he's married.
But exactly.
It's just that he's a total a-hole.
Right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to John, please?
Yeah, this is him.
John, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Good.
Okay.
What are you calling me for?
So you met a girl named Marie at a birthday party a little while ago. You guys made out at the end of the night, and then you haven't called her. She just wants to know why.
Oh, boy. I mean, I don't know if I should, air this out right now, you know?
If you're concerned about airing it out, she's the one that emailed us, a radio station, to call you. So I wouldn't be too concerned with that.
I mean, I don't know. Some things I feel like if you're too honest about, it comes across poorly.
Like I said, she's the one that emailed us. If it comes off me and she wanted to know, you might as well,
Okay, well, I noticed that her upper lip was quite hairy. Yeah, it was kind of like making out with Magnum PI. You know?
Oh my God.
Okay, so,
It was like kissing Burt Reynolds' chest.
so
You know,
you're saying that Marie has a mustache.
a little bit of a lip tickler there. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
How
my
did you
gosh.
not notice that when you were talking to her for hours before you made out with her?
I don't know. I couldn't figure that out. You know, I was like, maybe they were blonde. I'm not really sure.
In John's defense, that's happened to me too before. I haven't noticed until I started kissing a girl, and I was like, whoa.
Kind of a turnoff. It was a little bit of a turnoff.
It is.
This
So how long did you make out with her before you noticed this? And
Well, you know, I don't know. We kissed for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, let's, go back inside. We were at a house party, so I was like, well, let's go back inside. You know,
oh, okay.
just don't know how you say that to somebody.
John, I'll tell you how you say it to him. Marie's actually on the phone with us right now. Marie,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you heard what John said.
Yeah.
Marie,
Uh-huh.
do you know that you have that problem?
Well, I didn't know that it was quite such a problem. You know, I wax apparently needed to do it.
You sweet thing.
So it had been a while since you waxed your upper lip, which, by the way, women wax their upper lips. I know that.
Yeah, apparently it had been longer than I thought. Yeah.
Are you upset that this happened? Embarrassed? Like, what are you feeling right now?
I mean, I'm embarrassed. I'm upset that that's a reason for someone not to call me back because, like, I can obviously wax my lip because I do. But so it's embarrassing.
I just don't know how to say that to somebody right off the bat. You know what I mean? Like it's awkward. Like I don't know what to say or
John.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I think John's saying he didn't know how to say it right then and there, right, John?
Well, yeah, and it's like to me, we were at this party and we were drinking a little bit, and I just didn't think that she was like, oh, I want to call a radio station and say why is he not calling me?
Well, I guess because I thought we hit it off pretty well, and I don't really have a defense for something like that. But yeah, you could have said to somebody, "Hey, maybe mention to her."
Well, and give Marie a break. I highly doubt that you're perfectly manscaped, dude.
Oh no, I'm not. I mean, I'll be the first one to say it. None of us are perfect,
In my defense, it was a party of friends, a birthday party. I wasn't really expecting it to be a date.
Right.
If I'd gone on a date, I would have waxed my lip. You know what I mean?
That's
There's
right.
things that you do for a date that you don't necessarily do for a party.
So, John, Marie says that she had an awesome time with you, meeting you at the party. Do you feel the same? Take the mustache out of the equation. You feel the same?
Mustache out of the equation, yeah. I mean, we definitely had a great conversation. I mean, it was a lot of fun, and yeah.
Okay. The show will pay for you guys to go on a second date if you'd like to. Are you guys interested in going out again?
I mean, take care of that upper lip thing.
Okay, John, we get it. We get it, John. All right, you don't need to push it.
Well, he's right. There's no good way to say it.
I guess technically it would be a first date,
Yeah, okay,
We
so-
haven't really had a date. So, I mean, I sure, what the heck, I would go.
All right. John?
I'll go, yeah. I'll go, yeah.
Aw,
Okay.
yes.
Perfect. So, Marie, have you waxed the upper lip since that party?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
And Marie, from now on, live by the motto, just always be prepared.
Yeah, I think that's good. I should have been a Boy Scout, evidently.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
All right, you go out on a date and someone doesn't call you back, email us. We'll call them for you and find out why. We've got Garrett on the phone right now. Garrett, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Now, your email says that you went out with a girl named Alana and you took her out for karaoke and drinks.
Correct.
Drunk karaoke. What's your karaoke song that you like the most?
Probably I Want You to Want Me.
Oh, you pulled that out on the
Sexy.
first date, huh? You must really like Alana.
Well, I do, and maybe I jumped. Maybe I got a little overconfident.
Really? All right.
Where did you guys meet?
We met at the library, actually.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Wow.
Really cute.
Weird.
People
People still
meet
go to the
there?
library? All right.
He must be a hipster.
Go to the
Yeah.
library.
Garrett, tell us about the date. What'd you guys do?
Well, let's see. I picked her up and we grabbed drinks at one of my favorite spots, and then we went to karaoke after that because they have terrible drinks. And we were there for a couple hours.
She was into it then,
sang-
right?
She was into it, yeah, exactly. I thought everything was going really well, and we had fun. We laughed a lot. There was some really terrible singing that night.
Did you sing karaoke?
I did. I actually sang the song that I mentioned before.
Did she
Right.
sing karaoke?
She's a little shy,
Okay, so she didn't sing, you sang.
Oh,
but she was fully supportive.
Okay.
You did.
I thought so.
You didn't even offer to do a duet with her. I mean, that's what you
I
do,
tried.
right?
No, I tried everything, but I didn't want to be pushy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get up there and sing and don't be lame.
I hate it when
Yeah,
people
exactly.
are pushy about it.
Was she older than you or about the same age?
She's about the same age. We never actually totally discussed age.
Right.
I hope she's my age.
How did you guys leave the date, Garrett?
Actually, we went back to my place because I lived close by, and I was kind of hinting at staying at my place,
Oh yeah.
and the more I hinted, the more obvious it was that she wanted to be taken home.
Okay. So then you took her home.
So I took her home.
All right.
Did you kiss her or anything?
No, I was a little freaked out.
You sound kind of awkward.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. That's why I'm calling you guys.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
A few, but not like crazy stalker status number of times.
All right, well, we'll call her right after this song and see if we can get her on the phone and get an answer for you, okay?
Okay.
My prediction, she didn't like your singing voice.
Well,
she's looking for a guy who's really good at karaoke, and you weren't good enough.
That is not true.
All right, hang on, okay? We'll find out right after this.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, let me ask the ladies in the room this. Do you think that Garrett, who took this girl to karaoke and then tried to convince her to stay at his place, maybe moved too fast for a first date?
Yeah, only because they met at the library. And you know there's some creepy people at the library.
I would think there'd be freaks at the library.
Yeah.
Lydia, do you think that maybe Garrett moved too fast?
I think so, but then again, you are asking the 24-year-old
That is
virgin.
true, very true. Garrett, you ready to give Alana a call and see why she hasn't been getting back to you?
Yeah, and you know what? I was thinking the same thing. I would think I was going maybe a little too fast.
How did you try to, like you said you were hinting at her to stay at your place. What were you?
I mean, that sounds weird.
He was standing there in only his boxers.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was like it's late, and I kind of felt like it was now or never. I mean, I have a roommate, and he was gone.
Okay.
So.
And he's never going to be gone again, Garrett.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Give me a break, okay? Let's just.
Okay, Garrett, hold on, all right? All right, we're going to call her right now. We'll stop giving you a hard time. We'll call her right now. I'll get her on the phone. Feel free to jump in whenever you want and talk to her. See if we can get it out of her first, though, okay?
All right.
Hello.
Hey, can I speak to Alana, please?
This is she.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Want to just talk to you for a second.
You guys want to talk to me?
Yes.
Yeah, you are a person of interest today.
Okay. Yeah. I'm available.
I wanted to talk to you about a mutual friend that we have, a guy named Garrett.
Garrett, yes.
Yeah. You went out on a date with him to karaoke and had some drinks?
We did.
After your date, you haven't called him back. We're calling to find out why.
Oh. We had a good time. I like Garrett. We had one too many drinks, so it was always a good time.
Yeah.
Okay.
What went wrong in the date, though? Why wouldn't you call him back?
I don't think anything went wrong.
So what turned you off to him?
I don't know if I want to say it on the radio.
Is it embarrassing?
It's embarrassing, not for me, but maybe for him.
Okay. All right, so it's embarrassing for him. Think about this, though. He's the one that emailed us. So he's willing to have that information put out there. He just wants to know why you haven't called him back.
Can I just tell you that we weren't the best match and kind of just leave it at that?
Nope. We want to hear the real reason.
The real reason?
Yes. He wants to hear it too.
I saw his bedroom.
Okay.
And he has bunk beds.
He has bunk beds?
Like kid bunk beds?
Yeah. Are there adult bunk beds?
Maybe in the Army?
But he's on the top bunk.
Please tell me that's not true.
Garrett's on the phone with us right now. Say hi to Garrett, Alana.
I'm so sorry to do this to you, Alana. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Garrett. Good morning. I'm sorry I didn't call you back. The bunk beds kind of threw me for a loop, you know?
It was just the bunk beds?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like, we're out of college already, so it's like a little awkward. I didn't know if your mom was going to come by with like home-baked cookies. It just threw me for a loop.
I just graduated. I can't. I'm sorry. I have bunk beds.
Garrett,
I don't really have another option right now.
Do you and your roommate sleep in the bunk beds, or you just have bunk beds in your room?
No, we have to share a room.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Garrett, that's why.
dude.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Why you wanted to strike while the roommate was out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to date a guy that's still sleeping in a bunk bed, is what you're saying, Alana.
I mean, I think I just prefer not to.
No, I totally get that. It's not like I want to. I don't want to stay in bunk beds forever. I mean,
How long have you been out of college, Garrett?
just a couple months.
Are you trying to save money and stuff? I'm sure you probably don't have a ton of cash right now.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry to bring that up with a girl you want to date on the phone because we know women like money, but that's understandable. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's, it's tough. I mean, it's better than living at home. That's what I would think, Alana.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think it's definitely better living at home. I don't know if he has like a car bed at home,
Garrett, have you started a career post-college, or do you have a job?
No, not yet. I mean, I have a job, but it's definitely not my career.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a bed-buying new job.
Hey, have you heard of Sleep Country USA?
Yeah, we'll get you a great deal on a mattress, Garrett. Alana, okay, at the end of these second dates, we always ask people if they want to go out again. Garrett obviously would like to go out with you again, Alana. If we pay for it, will you go on a second date with Garrett? Get to know him. Maybe you can look past the fact that he has a roommate and sleeps in a bunk bed still, and maybe join him on his journey to exit.
Man, you're putting me on the spot here on the radio. I'm going to kind of have to say no.
Really?
Because, I really want to kind of just move on with things, and I feel like it might kind of hold me back. I just don't know that I would be that comfortable.
All right. Garrett, I'm sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, Garrett.
Garrett,
We
you
can
will
still hang out
find...
as friends.
We still hang out as friends.
Oh, God, I hate that.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Be awkward when you're out on a first date and then you run into somebody that you know and you have to sit there and have a conversation and like introduce them to your date. Like, I would tell you how many times it's happened to me. Like, hey, this is the repo guy. He's trying to take my car again. And then I have to have a long conversation with him, like, hey, sir, could you not take my car? I'm on a date. This is my date. And then they get introduced, and it's just awkward.
Yeah.
Well, the girl who wants to do a second date update today had an awkward run-in on her first date, and that's why she thinks she's not getting a call back. Her name is Isabel. Hello, Isabel.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. So your email says you think your date got screwed up because of somebody that you ran into. We'll get into that in just a second. But first, what's the guy's name that you want to call today?
His name is Darren.
Darren, and how did you meet Darren?
I met him kind of in my neighborhood. I just ran into him one day near my house, like a few blocks away. He was on a walk, and I know it's going to sound cliche, but he has a really cute dog. So
of course.
I had to go over to go pet the dog.
All right.
Did he ask you out, or did you ask him out?
He asked me out. We just kind of walked together for a while, and I told him I love animals, and his dog was adorable, and he was obviously aware of that. So we walked together a bit, and, eventually he had to go one way. I needed to turn back and go home, and he asked for my number. So I gave him my number, and the next day he called to ask me to dinner.
That's cute.
By any chance, did he have any binoculars or duct tape on him when you met him?
No creepy duffel bag or anything. He was very normal, very charming.
I was just trying to see if he set up your chance meeting while he was outside walking his dog. So where'd you guys go on your date?
We went to a seafood restaurant, but nothing really fancy. I actually liked his idea of a date. It's one of the places where, they're putting the bib around your neck.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting your hands dirty. And I thought that was really cute. So I was excited.
And you guys seem to hit everything off okay?
Yeah, and he's really funny. So I spent probably the first half hour laughing, and he was great. I thought it was going really, really well. And then my old boss shows up at the table.
Wait, at your table, did you just say?
Yeah, it got a little awkward.
Did you like your old boss? Or was this somebody that you wouldn't want to talk to normally?
This is someone I would not want to talk to normally, and I'll tell you why. He only goes by his nickname, which is Silky.
Oh, that's nasty,
Silky?
dude. Anyone who refers to themselves as Silky.
That sounds like a fun guy to hang out with to me.
Well, exactly. And so Silky walks up, and he's just a big, loud, obnoxious guy. It was really uncomfortable, and so Darren is trying to play along with all of Silky's terrible jokes, and I know it's hard to say with a straight face. It really is. It's awful. And so Darren actually offers up that it's our first date, and that just got Silky going.
Oh, yeah. So he's like one of those guys that's always trying to be funny and is always on.
Yeah, and it was terrible because I'm sitting there with bibs around our neck, and he's asking if there's going to be kisses later. And
Did you guys joke about it? I mean, if I were on a date with you and some dude named Silky came up and was being obnoxious, I would still laugh about it with you after and be like, man, I can't believe you used to work for that guy.
Yeah. Honestly, I was a little flabbergasted that he was there. But, we tried to make light of it. So then Silky finally leaves, and Darren's kind of chuckling, and, he's asking, what's this guy's deal? How do I know him? And I didn't really know what to say because Silky, I knew Silky when I worked in a fast food restaurant as an adult. And it's not something that I really keep on my resume now. It was just something that happened. I was between jobs, and I worked at a fast food place, and it's just, yeah.
So when you told your date that you used to work at a fast food place, you think that turned him off or something?
Oh,
I'm having trouble understanding.
I didn't tell him. I just kind of said he was an old boss, and I didn't like working for him. And I kind of asked that we just drop it.
Yeah, can we just enjoy our date together and not talk about that weirdo Silky who just crashed our date for 5 minutes?
I think that's a reasonable request. So, yeah, I just asked that we kind of move on. And Silky's a crazy character from a long time ago. And Darren, I think, took that the wrong way and kind of stared at me wondering if I was hiding something or if there was some big secret I wasn't telling him.
If I were Darren, I could see where, if he had an old boss named Silky, I would think that he must have been some sort of drug dealer or something.
I can kind of see that, and it did get a little awkward for a few moments, and then we just went back to dinner and had a good time.
How did your date end?
He dropped me off, and I got an awkward hug.
An awkward hug.
Something was obviously bothering him or was wrong, and I don't know what's going on because he hasn't responded to my text. I've texted him a few times, and I feel bad that maybe I should have just told him about the fast food job, or maybe my perfume was too strong, or he didn't. I don't know. I was wearing too much makeup. I don't know what went wrong, but I want to know.
I love a girl's brain. There's always 8,000 different reasons it could be.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Having your first date interrupted by a coworker can be annoying. Having your first date interrupted by an old boss named Silky can definitely ruin the whole thing.
Sounds bad.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Isabel is on the phone with us. She met a guy named Darren. They had a really fun date going, and then her old boss, a guy named Silky, happened to be at the restaurant they were eating at. I don't think that's his real name. I think he just calls himself Silky. But he crashed their date for a little while, and apparently he's one of these big, loud, obnoxious dudes, and he wouldn't stop joking around. And when he left, her date asked about Silky, and she didn't want to say where she knew Silky from because it was when she was between jobs, she was working at a burger place, and she was kind of embarrassed of that. So she asked him to move on, and then ever since Silky's appearance on the date, her date sort of seemed a little weirded out, and he hasn't called her since. Yeah. We're going to get him on the phone and find out if it was Silky who ruined the day for her. Are you about ready to go, Isabel?
I'm ready. I want to know what happened.
Right. And you do know, Isabel, you shouldn't be ashamed of working hard and having to work at a fast food joint for a little while.
I know. It's nothing against anyone who works fast food. For me, it was just my degree wasn't, it's just not a part of my life I talk about.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to dial the phone number right now, and I'm hoping that the guy you went out with, Darren, doesn't answer. I'm hoping Silky answers, because I'm curious about that guy more than I am about Darren, honestly. All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Darren, please?
Is this Darren?
Hey, Darren, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know you.
I know you. I know you, Darren.
Oh, that's not creepy.
Sort of.
Whoa. Who is that?
Sorry, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a morning radio show. One of our listeners actually emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone.
Why?
Well, because you recently went out on a date with this person, and now you're not calling her back. So she asked if we could get you on the phone and find out what went wrong on your date and why you don't want to go out with her again. Her name is Isabel.
Oh, this can't be good.
It could be good. I don't know. You tell me. Isabel wants to know why you're not calling her back. She says she's tried to text you a few times since you guys went out and has heard nothing from you.
You know, it's just not something I really want to pursue or get into. Or
She told us about the date. Can I just at least kind of tell you what she was saying?
She told you about our date?
Yeah. She told us all about how you guys went out to the seafood place, like a crab shack type place.
Okay.
And she...
Oh, my God, that's weird.
She said she really enjoyed it, by the way.
The food? Yeah.
The food, the company. She said she liked you a lot. I'll tell you why she thinks she's not getting a call back, and maybe you can just tell me if I'm wrong or right, okay?
Uh-huh.
She says that during your date, you were interrupted for a little while by her ex-boss, a guy that calls himself Silky, and he sounds like quite the character.
Oh, so she told you about Silky, huh?
She did. She told us about good old Silky. She said it was a really weird experience because he came up and he was obnoxious.
You know, he's a weird dude. I mean, he's very animated and all over the place. And he said a couple of things that made me kind of wonder how well they know each other and stuff, you know, and I just...
Or do you mean you think it went deeper than a work relationship?
He was saying some weird stuff. He, for one thing, he kept calling me player. He was like, you're lucky you out with her, player. And, you know, he's always my best one, player.
My best one?
Like, best one? What are you... I'm thinking, what is he talking about, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He just wouldn't shut up, and he's like, you know, you think she look good now? You should have seen her in her prime.
What? What an a-hole, dude. He sounds so creepy.
I'm looking at him thinking, I'm just trying to play along, right? I'm you know, trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just pity laughing him oh man, Silky, I just met you, and you're just crazy.
I'm just hoping he goes away soon, you know, and I let him know, I was like, hey, you know, this is just our first date, and he's like, first date? Oh, you're going to get some? You're going to get it tonight.
He said that in front of her?
And how did she react?
Oh, my God.
She seemed a bit mortified, but was, you know, trying to keep her composure, and I'm inside, I'm freaking who the hell are you? And he's like, come on, give me a fist bump. Come on, give me a fist bump. I'm like,
you gonna get it tonight, boy. Give me a fist bump. So did you?
He wouldn't leave, so I begrudgingly give him a fist pump. You know, I'm like, yeah, man, sure.
Oh, my God, I would have wanted to beat him up. Weren't you angry that someone was talking bad about her like that?
I was more intrigued than upset. I mean, she seemed upset. I was more like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. It's like, get out of here, Silky. So
totally. I mean, I was just, and I asked her when he left, and she didn't want to talk about it. She was like, oh, it's just an old boss. I don't want to get into it. And that made me kind of wonder. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it just seemed to me that, you know, possibly that maybe they knew each other in a sort of way I didn't want to get involved with.
Like they had a relationship or something?
No, I mean, not like a romantic relationship. I mean, it seemed like maybe she was possibly a prostitute or something. And she was one of his girls. I mean, that's kind of like the vibe I got. You know, instincts were
Are you telling me you thought that he used to be her pimp?
You know, I don't know that for a fact, but I mean, without a doubt, my instincts and my thoughts were kind of feeling that and thinking that. You know, it was very uncomfortable.
So you're saying that you think she's a hooker?
I don't know if she is or used to be or what the deal or wasn't, but it seemed sort of like that.
Okay, so that's why you're not calling her back then.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved with a guy named Silky who, is, going to, come after me.
You afraid Silky's going to cut you?
Oh, my God.
Why didn't you...
I don't even want to find out what Silky's going to do.
Why not ask her? I mean, I know that's a really awkward thing to ask, but...
I did ask her. I asked her who he was, and she didn't want to talk about it, and she was just uncomfortable, which added to the,
That is the most ridiculous jump to conclusions I've ever heard in my life.
Silky sounds like a pimp.
You weren't there. So, you can say that from where you're sitting now, but I'm telling you, I'm pretty good at the character.
Well, let's ask her. I think that'd be a good idea. She's actually on the other line listening, so that's possible right now.
What?
Isabel, were you or are you a hooker?
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not a hooker, Darren. Good God. I'm not a hooker. I worked for Silky at a burger joint, and I was embarrassed, so I didn't want to tell you.
Silky doesn't seem like he works at a burger joint, okay? Not the way
I know he doesn't, but he somehow became a manager, and he hired me.
I'm not really sure what to think, even though she just said that.
You're still not sure if maybe I'm not a hooker after having dinner, after going on a walk? After hanging out, you're still not sure, Darren, if I'm a prostitute?
I'm not saying you are now. Maybe you were before. I don't know. And you know what? I don't want to know.
I flipped burgers, and I was embarrassed, and I didn't want to tell you. I was not a lady of the night.
Well, what am I supposed to think? I mean, some guy named Silky comes up and is like, yo, she used to be part of my team. You used to see her in her prime. I mean, I don't really think that's what a burger manager
leader
would say.
in the morning.
I bet you were a shift leader.
Oh, my God, you guys, you need to stop right now. Isabel was obviously not a prostitute.
I don't know. I don't know Isabel that well.
Wait, so you're saying you're going to jump in and be like, you don't know me, so I'm obviously a prostitute? I called you for help.
This is
I'm
ridiculous.
more joking.
All of you
I'm more joking with you, Isabel.
Okay.
I don't know what she does. I just don't want to see Silky again.
You realize that you're putting one creepy dude that she used to know in the past personality totally on her.
I have not seen Silky in 7 years, and honestly, I hope I never see him again. I mean, I run into him once, and this is a nightmare.
It sounds worse than a nightmare.
Listen, I trust my instincts. It kind of seemed that way. I'm sorry if I got the wrong impression. It's hard not to think what I thought was Silky.
So you realize now that she just worked at a burger joint.
That's what I heard.
Oh, my God. Darren, seriously, I work at an architecture firm. That guy was my manager at a burger joint.
Yeah, not a lot of prostitutes go on to being architects.
I was in between jobs. Whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I'm telling Darren that not a lot of prostitutes go on to work in architecture firms. I have a lot of experience. I know this kind of stuff. Darren, would you like to go on a second date with Isabel? We will pay for it.
That sounds bad now.
Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it
Sounds
does.
like, how about this? Isabel will pay for this one with her own money that she earned in a very honest job.
To be honest with you, I just don't think it's a good fit, and I'd rather not.
Oh, my God. Isabel, you don't want to go out with him anyway.
No, I don't. And from now on my first date, I'll just wear a shirt that says, "Hi, I'm not a prostitute."
It's a good idea. It's a nice fashion choice.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We've heard a lot of bad dates on the second date update. Today, though, might take the cake for the worst date ever.
What?
Oh, no.
How?
In the history of dates.
Dude, we had a guy poop himself a week ago.
This would be way more painful, in my opinion. Will is on the phone with us. He wants to do a second date update today, and Will spent his first date, get this, with a girl
Yeah.
babysitting her nieces. Oh, my God. That sounds like a horrible time.
It's kind of cute.
Will, how are you?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What up, man? So you went on a first date, but your first date was actually babysitting her nieces? How'd that work out?
It actually wasn't as bad as it sounds, honestly. We have some mutual friends, and they wanted to set us up. I thought she was cool. I met her
Yeah.
at a party, and but she's really busy and I'm really busy. It was really hard to coordinate. And so she told me that the only time that she was going to have free in the next 2 weeks was when she was babysitting for her brother. And, I was game.
Was it fun? Did you have a good time?
It was cool, yeah. I mean, I love kids, and they're really nice kids. We had a great
You
time.
didn't have to spank any of them or put them on timeout? You didn't take over? And
Just goes a dictator.
Did you guys just hang out like at, you said it was her brother's kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys just hang out at his house or did you actually go do something?
No, we hung out at his house. We went to the park at one point.
Yeah.
Okay.
One, I don't know. As a new parent, I think it's a little strange to let whoever's babysitting your kids go on a date at the same time. I feel like maybe your attention wasn't totally focused in the right places, but hey, whatever. Did you connect with the children?
For sure, yeah. I'm great with kids.
Yeah, that is a weird question.
Yeah.
I mean, like, did he have fun?
Did you have one-on-ones with the children?
I think the time was more about his date and not if he wants to become a stepfather to these kids.
I was wondering if his connection with the kids impressed the girl. That's all
There
I'm
you
trying
go.
to say.
Okay.
Did it? Did she seem impressed with how you were able to handle children? Okay, that sounds creepy.
God, you.
Everything, okay, let's just forget about the kids for a second. How'd the date go?
It was great. Like, we went to the park. We made mac and cheese. I thought we were having a banging time.
Banging time.
And did everything seem okay on her behalf? Like, did you guys end up kissing or making out? Like, put the kids to bed?
Well, here's the thing, man. I mean, I told you we were making mac and cheese at one point and, like, laughing. The kids were in the next room watching a movie, and the whole thing was going so well, and I kind of got caught up in the moment, and I went in for a kiss, and she was not into it.
She denied you. How did she deny you? Did she shove you off and, like, call you a jerk? Or was she like, I don't kiss on the first date? Or, hey, idiot, there's kids in the other room. How did that go down?
She just, like, she was cool about it. She sort of put her hand on my chest and, like, she didn't push me away, but she didn't let me get any closer.
Yeah.
And she was like, that's not appropriate.
She pulled out the pepper spray.
Did her mood seem to change after that? I mean, it sounds like you guys were happy-go-lucky, and then after the kiss, did things go downhill, or were you guys able to recover?
The vibe definitely did change a little bit, but we kind of got back into having a good time. When I said goodbye, it was like, we definitely need to do this again, and she was like, for sure. She seemed into it.
All right, and how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
I've called like 3 times.
Uh-huh.
She never answers the phone. She'll only respond to my text, but it's always like one-liners, like, can't talk, too busy.
All right, and that's probably different from how she was texting you before you went out, right?
Totally, and that's what's confusing me is that it's not only different than that, but it doesn't represent how the date went. Like, I feel like something's up, and I don't know what.
There's nothing you're leaving out, like you started cussing in front of the kids, or...
No, I told you everything.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Cool, man, thanks.
All right, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Will?
Yo.
I think I know why you're not getting a call back.
Okay.
Now, you went on your first date with Angie, and you babysat her brother's kids.
Right.
Her nieces.
Yeah.
I think that Angie lied to you the whole time. I think those are actually her kids.
What? That's too
She
weird,
made an
dude.
elaborate scheme to see
No.
how you would interact with her kids the whole time.
It was really a future daddy
Yep.
audition.
And now she's not calling you back because you didn't pass the test. Her kids didn't like you. I picture her sitting to her kids now before he comes over here, remember, you do not call me mommy. You call me
so
Aunt
weird.
Angie right now. Hey, we've heard weirder things on second date updates before.
That'd be a whole
It's not
lot
out of the
crazy.
realm of possibility. All right, man, we're about to make the phone call. Just to remind everybody, Will did try to kiss Angie while they were making mac and cheese for the 2 little youngsters they were watching on their babysitting date. And she pushed him away and was kind of awkward about the whole thing. And she's been texting him back just saying that she's too busy to get together. So we're about to get her on the phone and see if that is the case or if you did something really wrong to make her not like you. You ready to go, Will?
Ready to go.
All right, man.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Angie, please?
this is her.
Angie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Wait, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
Okay, clearly you're not a listener. That's fine. Hey, no worries. We do a radio show. My name is Jubal. I'm also here with Brooke Fox, Jose Bolaños, and Lydia Cruz.
Hey.
Hi.
We're calling you this morning because you recently went out on a date with a listener of ours. Do you remember going out with Will?
Yeah, I remember him.
Okay. Well, Will has been trying to get a hold of you, and apparently you keep texting him back that you're busy.
Yeah.
Are you really busy, or are you blowing him off? That's the question that we want to know.
I am really busy.
Okay, so you would like to go out with Will again?
Well,
There it is.
You don't want to go, okay.
Because the thing is even if you're busy, you make time for somebody that you like.
the thing is, I don't want to go out with him again because he did something that made me really uncomfortable after the date.
After the date?
He did text you. I mean, he called you like 3 times, which is a little bit much.
Well, right away, right after the date, he texted me, which is fine, just like had a good time, but he said he forgot his wallet at the house, at my brother's house. And I was like, oh, no problem, whatever. I just called my brother and told him Will was going to stop back and get his wallet.
Yeah.
So my brother told me that when Will came back to get his wallet, he said, nice to meet you again, blah, blah, we had a great time. By the way, Andy's really uncomfortable and doesn't want to say anything, but she'd really like you to pay her when she babysits your kids.
What? He's like negotiating with your brother over babysitting fees?
Is that true? Is that something that you told him on your date that you wish you got paid for?
No. First of all, I love spending time with my nieces.
Yeah.
Happy to help my brother out. I work. I don't need to be paid for babysitting. I have my own money. I just like spending time with my nieces. So I'm just like mortified, and I'm telling I told my brother that I didn't put him up to that, but like my brother, now I don't know if my brother believes him or believes me, and like now I feel like such a squeeze. But also the other thing is, Will has been calling me and texting me, but never said one word about this.
Wait, that's not true, though. That's a total lie.
Will?
Yeah, Angie, that's Will. He's actually on the other line listening. Will, you were supposed to wait until I called you into the conversation.
I can't wait. Sorry, she's lying. It's not true.
I'm not lying.
You said that you felt uncomfortable not getting paid, and I wanted you to have the money.
I never, ever said that. I never would say that. I never said that to you.
So you're telling me that you didn't say at dinner, when we were sitting down at dinner, that it would be great if I got paid for this, but I'm not. You didn't say that.
I didn't say it like that. I was joking. I did not say it at all seriously, and I did not say it like that.
Will.
And I did not say it in any way that would give you the right to go talk to my brother about it.
Yeah, Will.
Yeah.
Even if she was serious, you went on one date with her. Why do you think it's your place to hit her brother up like that?
I was trying to do what was right for her. I was trying to have her stand up for herself.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You
but-
took money from her
You don't
family.
know me at all.
Yeah, but it's one date, Will. Like maybe if you guys have been together for a while and you actually knew the family and you thought her brother was treating her wrong, you could be like, hey, dude, you should probably give her some money for that. But one date?
Will, how much money do you have from her brother?
It was $30.
$30.
Were you planning on giving it to her at least?
I was going to use it for the second date.
Oh.
You're an idiot. What was going
I'm an
through your
idiot?
mind? Like, why do you think that would be okay?
Well, I'm an idiot. You're an idiot for babysitting for free.
Oh.
You're giving your time away.
You don't know anything about my life. I told you a million times that I just like spending time with my nieces.
You also told me that you wanted to get paid.
I did not tell you that I wanted to get paid.
You gotta, I guess, Will, are you not good at picking up on sarcasm? Because maybe Angie was just joking and you took it a little bit too far.
Look, I'm not the bad guy here, okay? I'm not the bad guy. I was trying to do something good for her. I was trying to have her stand up for herself. She's making it sound like she wasn't complaining about it. She was complaining about it.
Even so, why would you want to put yourself in the middle of family drama if that were true?
Ask for what you
We
want.
had no family drama. We had no family drama until you got involved. So that's 100% of the reason why I didn't want to return any of your calls. My brother and I were just fine. If you can't take like a sweet, normal conversation that we were having over dinner in front of my nieces, why would I talk about that in front of my nieces? I remember saying to you,
life would be beautiful if all I had to do was just like hang out with my nieces, and if this could be my job instead of always having to go to work and being busy all the time.
Yep, sounds like me, Angie. You're complaining about not getting paid. Like, if this could be my job, if I could make money from doing this. Angie, I'm about to call your brother right now and say, hey, dude, step up and pay your sister.
That's ridiculous.
I can't believe your brother didn't punch him in the face.
What?
I know, right?
God, we're talking about $30. You know, we're arguing over $30. I did it for her. I wanted to get it for
$30
her.
that you took from my brother that you still have.
Good point.
That is true, Will. You still have the money.
You guys don't get it.
Yeah, I don't.
I guess not.
I
But
think you're disgusting. Like, I'm just even more don't ever want to see you again.
Whoa.
I guess that leads me to my next question. Angie, would you like to go out on a second date with Will? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not.
That was a quick answer.
He can
You sure you
take
don't?
He can take that $30 that he got from my family and use it to take some other girl out on some cheap date before he gets involved with her family.
You sure you don't want to think about it, Angie? You answered the question.
No.
Okay. All right. Will, would you be interested in going out with Angie again?
Not if she lies like this.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. So no second date, I guess.
Yeah.
Will, next time you go out on a date, try not to get involved in some sort of family argument right away.
Whatever, man. I was trying to help her.
Hey, but Will, I do have trouble standing up for myself. In my next contract negotiations here at the station, would you mind stepping in for me? Maybe you get me an extra $30 out of the deal.
It's funny.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The girl that's on the line to do a second date update today met the guy that she went out with at a very dirty place. That's right.
Whoa.
Bacteria infested, blood everywhere.
That's not
Creepy
normal.
old men who just can't wait to get in your mouth.
What?
I'm talking about the dentist's office.
Oh.
That's-
Makes sense. They are all creepy there.
Yes, they are. That's where Andrea met the guy that she wants us to call today. Apparently, she works at a dentist's office, and that's where she met him.
Okay.
How you doing, Andrea?
I'm pretty good.
Did you ever think of your office like I just spoke about it?
Yeah, it doesn't exactly make people want to go to the dentist's office.
No, it is very.
Hygiene is very important. So
Your email said that you met this guy at work, and you work at a dentist's office. How'd you meet him?
I work as a receptionist, and he was a new patient. He came in, and when he was like checking in, we were just flirting with each other. We seemed to have an instant connection.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Are you allowed to hit on patients as the receptionist?
I mean, he was hitting on me. I was just receiving it.
Oh, you were an innocent party in this. I see.
Sure, absolutely. And he was cute and stuff, so I flirted back with him.
And when he filled out his form and put his phone number down, you saved it and then called him later.
No, that's illegal, actually.
Oh,
So
okay.
what I did was he went in and he had his appointment, and then when he came out, usually we want to schedule you for your next appointment.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was scheduling him for his follow-up appointment, he gave me his phone number, and he said we should go out.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. So where'd you guys go?
Well, we ended up going out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And I got really dressed up. I thought I was looking really cute. And he took me to this restaurant. It was in a building that had a very, very nice view. It was a really nice restaurant. I'd never been there before.
Did you guys meet there, or did he pick you up?
He picked me up. And so, I thought we had a lovely time at dinner. And he has beautiful eyes. And he is just a smoking build. I mean, the guy works out and stuff.
I'm hoping during dinner you reminded him the whole time about his dental hygiene. Like, make sure you floss before and after this meal.
She's a receptionist there.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, he has a dynamite smile, too. I thought that we had great conversation during the date, and we talked about, going to concerts and stuff. We both really love movies. There was one awkward moment while we were talking about movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know if that was a deal breaker, but...
Did you bring up a movie that he liked and you didn't like, and then he got super angry at you?
Well, no, he was talking about... He's a real big fan of this guy's movies, and I had never heard of him. He's like, God.
Are you trying to remember right now even who it was?
Martin, it's Martin Scorsese?
Martin Scorsese. He's a big director.
He's like one of the biggest guys in movies ever.
Ever.
Don't know anything.
Okay. Hey, I don't blame you.
Never heard of the guy.
Okay, I don't blame you for not knowing who he is.
He's like Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, he's a really huge name in movies, but did your date seem put off by that you didn't know who Martin Scorsese was? I wouldn't think that'd be a huge deal.
Well, it made me feel just kind of ditzy and stupid and like kind of insecure that I didn't know who this guy was.
Yeah.
So,
Did you?
I don't know. Maybe that's it.
You didn't pretend like you knew him though. Like you were honest.
Well, he kept trying to tell me his name, and I kept on trying to give it back to him, like pronouncing it over, and I don't know why. It's a tongue twister for me.
It is
Try
hard
and
to
say it for us right now.
Scorsese?
It's Scorsese, Martin Scorsese.
Scorsese?
No, not Stacy. Scorsese.
I'm not hearing it. I guess correctly or something. Is there a T in it?
No, there's no T. There's some names that people have trouble with no matter what. Obviously, you have trouble saying Martin Scorsese.
I guess so.
I could see how if you're going to claim to be a real movie lover and you not know these things, that it could maybe make you come off as a liar.
I know Julia Roberts is.
Okay, there we go.
You just like different kinds of movies. So how did everything end with this guy?
We concluded the date. I mean, after dinner, we actually walked around for a little while and seemed to be okay. But the date ended with just a hug, and I haven't gotten a call back from him.
Would you have kissed him if you went in for the kiss?
Sure.
So were you disappointed that it was a hug?
Of course I'm disappointed. I told you he had a hot butt.
All right. And how long has it been since your date?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
For those of you who don't know what this song is, it was a song made famous by the movie Goodfellas. A very huge movie directed by one Martin Skorbensky. Or Martin Shorshinsky. Or Martin Skormy some sashimi sushi. I don't know exactly how to say his name, but he's a very, very famous man in Hollywood. And he's the reason that Andrea, the girl who's on the phone for a second date update, thinks that she's not getting a call back today. She was out on a date with a guy named Austin. They were having fun. They brought up movies. He brought up that he's a big Martin Scorsese fan. She had never heard of Martin Scorsese and still can't figure out how to get her to pronounce his name correctly. But she thinks that he's not calling her back because he might have thought that she was kind of ditzy or whatever. Yeah. Andrea, are you ready to go?
I am.
Have you figured out how to say the name yet?
Scorsese.
No. That's a mixture between him and Patrick Swayze, who is no longer with us. Anyway, we're getting closer to you getting it correct. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Austin there?
Yeah, this is Austin.
Hey, Austin, what's up? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
I think you probably have the wrong number.
No, I don't think I do. I think I'm talking to the right guy.
No, I honestly don't know who you are. I think you've got the wrong number probably.
No, I think I have the right number. I think I really need to speak with you about something.
All right. What does a radio show need to talk to me about?
Well, it's about a date that you recently went on with one of our listeners. Her name is Andrea, and she actually emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Emailed a radio station trying to get me on the phone?
Yes, it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Andrea is wondering why you haven't been returning any of her phone calls.
Wait, so she emailed you and asked you to call me to ask me why I didn't call her back?
Yes.
Like, this is something that you guys do for your listeners?
Yep, it is. It's kind of a public service for them. And it's a learning situation. You know, they get to hear what they did wrong on a date so they don't hopefully do it again.
And she really wanted you to call me?
Mm-hmm. Because she likes you. Should she know why you're not calling her back? Is it something that should be obvious to her?
I don't know. I don't think it would be obvious to her, to be honest with you, no.
Okay, well, she seemed nice when we talked to her about the date.
Oh, she's perfectly pleasant, and
Okay.
I think she's a nice girl.
Are you just not attracted to her or something?
Yeah.
She's very attractive. You know, there's just again, there was just some weird things that happened on the date that just made me not feel like we really should hang out again. You
Can
know?
I tell you what she thinks it is, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong?
Sure, if you want to go ahead, that's fine.
She thinks that you're not calling her back because she didn't know who Martin Scorsese is, and can't pronounce his name.
I mean, yeah, it was honestly, it was pretty wild. All right, maybe you don't know him, but you at least know some of his movies. You know, like Gangs of New York's pretty recent, or The Departed won an Oscar. You know, at least pronounce his name right after I teach you. Come on.
It's usually pretty easy to say a name after you've heard it.
Oh,
when
give
we
her a
talked to
break,
her,
you guys.
when we talked to her, we tried to say it to her too. She still couldn't get it.
I always.
But she thinks
I mean,
she thinks that's why you're not calling her back.
But come on,
Is
that
that the
can't
reason?
be a reason. She can't pronounce a
No,
name.
I mean, it was pretty strange, but it's not the reason.
Okay, can you tell us what the reason is then?
So, all right, so I take her to this restaurant, and it's a pretty nice restaurant. We get brought to our table, and the waitress pulls out the chair for her to sit down at the table, and she hops up on the chair, like feet on the chair, standing on the chair in the middle of the restaurant. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Did you say she like stood on the chair?
Yeah, like literally put her feet, like stood 3 feet over everybody who was standing, stood on the chair because she said that the view from up there was breathtaking and she needed to take a picture for Instagram. So she
View of
stood on the chair and took a picture of like the restaurant room with like some windows in the background showing the view that we could see. On her, from standing on her, like it was embarrassing. It was one of the most embarrassing things. This is an expensive restaurant we went to.
Maybe she's never been to a nice restaurant before, and she was just like shocked to be there. And
I'd be embarrassed to be there with her standing on the chairs at a McDonald's.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. I was trying to help justify it for you somehow.
It's cute. She gets excited about beautiful things.
No, and I agree. Like if Andrea had only done it once, that would have been one thing. But like, this odd Instagram behavior just kept happening and happening. For example, we're leaving the restaurant and she stops in the middle of us leaving. It's like, I really need to take a picture with this view in the background. So she like literally basically throws me her phone and runs over to the window and she gets into like this weird like yoga pose basically where she's got her leg behind her head and she's grabbing it with the other side arm and I basically am sitting on someone's table while they're eating trying to take a picture of her for Instagram doing a yoga pose in a restaurant in front of these windows. Like I said, it was weird. I don't want to go on a date with someone and be their professional Instagram photographer.
Come
you know
on.
what I'm saying?
You don't want to add that to your list of job duties that you can do? Like special skills section on your resume. I'm a photographer.
Maybe if she was going to pay me for it, but the fact that I'm paying for dinner, I'm picking her up, we're going out on my dime, and I'm also her photographer for her pictures by herself. Give me a break. I don't need this in my life.
You know what else is kind of annoying?
What's that?
She's actually on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
That's not funny at all.
Andrea, are you there?
I am.
Oh, my God. This was
Austin,
pretty shady,
I mean,
guys.
really, Austin, you have a problem with the fact that I like taking photographs? You know, I like taking pictures of my Instagram. I have a lot of fans on there, and I'm kind of known for doing poses in different places.
I mean, that's fantastic news, but I mean, we were out on a date. I figured you could maybe focus on our date rather than your Instagram followers who you don't actually know. Like, if you're going to show some interest in someone, at least sit there and be a part of what's going on rather than thinking about, well, how can I best interact with these strangers on the internet? Like,
He has a really good point, Andrea.
People that follow me on Instagram, they like to know what I'm doing, and so, you know, I share it and stuff, and they like it.
Andrea, at one point, you handed me your phone and took my phone so that I could take a picture of you looking at a phone in front of a brick wall.
Shut up. That is not true.
Did that
Did you
really happen?
do that?
It 100% happened. It made no sense. She was looking at my phone with me taking a picture of her phone so she could post herself looking at any phone in front of a brick wall on Instagram.
Andrea.
It was a great picture. It got 400 likes.
I'll
That's
tell
pretty
you,
good.
It got one unlike from me. I did not like taking it.
Andrew, I don't think that's the point. Like, if he spent his entire time on his phone or maybe even doing his hobby while he was on a date with you, you would have found it incredibly rude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about a lot of different things. I mean, we had a whole discussion about movies and how much we both love movies.
You're going to bring up the movies again? You're going to bring up the movies?
I thought we had a nice conversation about movies, but I guess not.
It was fine. Again, the whole thing was just fine.
Andrea, you don't see how it could be a little bit annoying that you're taking pictures every 5 seconds and making him basically your hired photographer for the evening.
Instagram is the wave of the future, and if you're not on Instagram, then you're not a part of the future. So that really sucks for you.
Oh, God. I think you work for Instagram. This is ridiculous.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you know what, Austin, I would love to ask you this question. Would you like to go out with Andrea on a second date? We will pay for it.
Andrea, again, you're super sweet, and there's another Instagrammer out there for you. But that dude is not me.
Whatever. I get hit up by so many guys on my Instagram. I don't even need to go out on a date with you.
Oh, sweetheart.
All right.
No, it doesn't sound like you do.
No, I guess not. Andrea, thank you. I'm sorry it wasn't a successful second date update.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Before we let you go, though, do you need to take a picture of yourself on the phone doing a second date update?
You know, I never thought of that. I should totally do that.
No, you should not do that.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, my goodness.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Try to recap some of the weirdest dates we've heard from the second date update. A lot of guys try really hard on their first dates to come up with creative ideas and usually end up bad.
Too much, guys. Don't you know our standards are low?
We had the guy that did the K date.
Oh, yeah.
Both their names started with K, so they went to do everything was themed with Ks. I don't remember all that they
Didn't turn
did.
out well for him.
No, it did not. The Macklemore date, the guy that took her to the thrift shop and then to a bar and to listen to Macklemore and dance to it all night long, and that didn't turn out well for him either. This one is perhaps one of the strangest date ideas I've ever heard. Oh, no. Hunter is on the phone with us right now. How are you, Hunter?
Good.
Tell us about your date.
I mean, I didn't want to just do something stupid like dinner in the movie. I mean, I can do that.
Okay.
People do that all the time. I wanted to make it special. I wanted to make it memorable. So I came up with the idea, grocery store hopping date.
A grocery store. A grocery store hopping date. Yeah.
What does that mean?
And it was fantastic.
I'm picturing supermarket sweep right now. So can you actually explain it?
Basically, I took her on a kind of like a field trip between grocery stores.
So, Hunter, basically, did you just take her to run some errands with you? I got to get some groceries later on. We're going to the laundromat. It's going to be fun.
It wasn't like that. It was like we started at Safeway, and we got like some cheese and crackers and like a little appetizer. We got some cheap beers. We took it to my car. We just kind of chilled out, drank the beers, had a little cheese and crackers.
In the car?
Do you at least have a nice car, or is she, sitting in like a Toyota Tercel, enjoying this beer?
I've got a truck. I laid down the back. We were able to lay down a blanket. We were able to eat the cheese and crackers. Then we drove to the Whole Foods. We had a nice dinner, like organic and everything,
I started out ripping on your date, and now I'm kind of like, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know why, but it sounds like it could be a good time.
Yeah, exactly. And she seemed like she was having a blast. Like, we went and got some great food at Whole Foods, and then we were like running around the store, getting as many samples as we could. She loved that. We were getting like brownies and stuff.
Another good reason to do this type of date, Hunter, is it's probably pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, except for going to Whole Foods. Yeah. Like, that'll cost you a lot.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I mean, you get all the same, like, high-quality food, but you don't have to tip, At least that's what I was thinking.
Wow.
Kind of smart.
That's so romantic of you.
Yo, baby, hey, I'm going to take you to Safeway. You can get all the top ramen you want.
10 for 10, girl.
I got my Safeway Club card. Discount.
Yeah, we go into the club. We go into the Safeway Club, girl.
No, but it was great. And she was laughing. We were running around. And then we drove the car after Whole Foods. We went to Albertsons, just got some mini donuts and stuff. And then we drove my truck out and just sat over a hill, and we were just looking out and eating our donuts, and it seemed great.
All right, and did anything weird happen Did you make her angry?
Else weird?
Oh, yeah, anything other than the date.
I didn't think so. I even kissed her after we ate the donuts, and then, said, I had a great time, took her home, and it seemed to go great.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Hunter, I give you style points, points for originality, but I just want to... But I want to let you know there's sometimes a reason people haven't done things a lot of times before. Because they might be bad ideas.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if that's what she's thinking but I think it's crazy because I thought we actually had a really good time. I don't know. If she's really holding it against me because she thought it was cheap or whatever, I mean, who really cares if you have a great time?
Yeah, seriously.
Have you guys been in contact at all since your date?
A couple days later, I waited a couple days because, of course, I wanted to give her like a second or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I texted her. I said, had a great time with you the other night. I'd love to see you again. And a day later, she sends me this text, don't count on it.
Oh.
Whoa.
So you know
That's
that
harsh.
she's angry with you about something.
Yeah. But I
Okay.
have no idea what it could be because our date actually went really good.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Just hold on.
I want to be free. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Hunter, do you want to hear my theory on why your date went bad?
Yeah.
I think that you got a kiss at the end of your date, but it was a pity kiss.
A pity kiss?
I think
It didn't feel like a pity kiss.
I think she felt bad for you because she thought you were broke and didn't have a lot of money, and that's why you had to take her to grocery stores and
Whatever.
not to.
I spent just as much as you'd spend on a normal date.
He doesn't even know what it is.
Probably more. The dude went to Whole Foods.
It's
Probably
true.
more.
Hunter is on the phone with us. If you just tuned in for the second date update, he took his date out on a grocery store hop. It's actually a creative idea. It's kind of a strange idea.
Hunter said he didn't want to go with dinner and a movie because it wasn't memorable. But sometimes bad things are memorable.
He took his first date to a couple of different grocery stores. They had like a first course at Safeway on the back of his truck, and then they went to Whole Foods, had their main course, and then went to an Albertsons for dessert, little donuts. And she kissed him at the end of the night. But when he tried to get a hold of her, she texted. What did her text say to you?
She said, don't count on it. Because I said, hope to see you soon. Hope to see you again soon. Had a good time.
All right. You ready to give her a call?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is Aubrey there?
this is Aubrey.
Hey, Aubrey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Did I win something or something?
Nope, you didn't. I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
His name is Hunter.
Yeah, okay.
And the reason I'm calling you is because Hunter really enjoyed your time together. He would love to see you again. But apparently when he texted you asking if you would go out, you texted him back saying, don't count on it.
Right.
He emailed us because he was hoping we could help find out why. Can you tell us?
We went out on a date, which was, honestly, it was kind of unique and different. And at first I wasn't really sure what to make of it, but it started out really well.
So, Aubrey, you actually liked his little grocery store tour date.
Oh, yeah. So you know about it. Yeah.
He told us all about it. But why'd you text him that you're probably not going to see him again?
Something happened at the very end of the date that was entirely unacceptable to me and just sort of ruined everything.
Can you tell us what that is?
He was taking me back to my house, and we kissed. I don't know if he told you that. And then he said he had a gift for me, and he takes this mango out of one of the bags that he had in his car from one of the stores we'd been to, and he gives it to me, and he tells me that he stole it from me.
What?
He stole a mango for you?
Yeah, and like he was kind of proud. Like he said it like I was going to be impressed or touched in some way, and like I was stunned.
I shoplifted for you.
I committed crime.
So he stole an item from the grocery store and gave it to you and then bragged about it. And you're like, I don't want to go out with this dude ever again.
A piece of fruit. Yeah, a mango.
Aubrey, is there a small possibility you could have been joking?
He seemed really like this was a gesture. And he seemed really sincere, and I think that, I'm pretty sure my face was pretty shocked.
Really? You don't think he was joking? You think he actually stole the product from the grocery store?
I really don't think he was joking. Like, I mean, I obviously was only around him for a couple of hours, but it didn't seem like his type of humor to say something like that.
How about this? I got a good idea. How about we ask him? Because he's actually on the other line right now.
It was the mango? Are you serious?
Hunter, like, you stole property from a store and then
I stole
gave
a
it to me.
59-cent mango. It's a mango.
Yeah, it's a mango, but it's stolen property. You stole it, and then you gave it to me and made it my responsibility. And I had to drive. I drove all the way back to that store to pay for it.
What?
Did you really?
Oh my! Their property. It's a piece of fruit. It's a piece of earth, Aubrey.
You made her an accessory to the crime.
Piece of earth.
Did you or did you not pay for everything else that we ate that night?
Of course, I paid for everything else. Of course. Well,
Okay, well,
I
then
mean,
what's
I
the
did
difference
steal
between-
one banana at the beginning, but it was like
Are you
had
kidding
nothing
me?
to do with the
Hunter,
date.
did you just say that you also stole a banana?
Oh
Yeah, I stole. I mean, I just took a snack at the beginning.
Are we talking to the great fruit thief of the Northwest? Like, are you just taking fruit from stores?
It's fruit. Have you ever seen the samples in the store? You know, you can taste the grape. You can have a banana. You can have a mango. It's just
No, you
fruit.
can't. No, you
Just
can't.
don't care. You're just taking
He
all their
thinks they're
products.
samples.
I mean, if you're buying like $60 worth of groceries, you can take a fruit or two.
No,
I like your
dude.
thinking. I
It's
like your
not a
thinking.
gift with purchase.
It's not a cherry, dude.
I like your thinking, Hunter. I think that's a great idea.
No, Jubal, that's not.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
You're welcome.
Payment's not optional.
So, Aubrey, you actually drove all the way back to the store and paid for the mango?
Yeah, because, you know, I go to that store, and then I start thinking, and I'm like, what if they saw him take it, and they saw me with him? So I had to make up the story where I was like, I was in here earlier, and I took an extra one, and I looked at my receipt, and I guess I didn't pay for it. I'm really sorry. Like, you know.
I picture Aubrey.
First of all, Aubrey, they don't care. First of all.
I think they do.
Yeah.
Here and there, I take a fruit if I'm shopping, but I don't always take it. And more than anything, I was just trying to show you that, you know, we could be spontaneous. That, you know, that.
Next
that
up,
there was a
Aubrey.
Spontaneous energy.
Aubrey, it starts at a mango, and then next up, let's go rob a bank. Why not?
Really, on a date,
No,
on a
like
first
that.
date, like, that's being spontaneous is breaking the law.
Yeah, well, okay,
Yeah.
so you break the law a little bit on your first date. It's exciting.
There's other ways to have an exciting date, Hunter, without the possibility of ending up in jail.
Oh, my God. You're going to end up in jail for stealing a mango. Anyways, I wasn't trying to. That wasn't my intention, all right? I was just trying to have fun with you.
Aubrey, would you be willing to go out with Hunter again on a second date? I will pay for it. He won't have to worry about him stealing anything. Maybe some silverware if I send you to a restaurant, but
I don't believe that it's even about the money for him. I think he just enjoys the rush of breaking the law. So, no, I am sorry. I'm not putting myself in that position again.
Good for you, girl.
there you go.
Stand
Hunt.
up for your morals.
This is actually the first second date update that we've done where at the end of it, I feel like I should alert the authorities. Hunter, you're going down. I'm putting a call to my buddies at the precinct right now to let them know that I've caught the mango thief.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I will make one prediction and one prediction only about the second date update today. The guy on the phone that wants to do a second date update owns a really bad leather jacket.
Really?
What?
That is my guess. Why do I say that? Because his email says that he met the girl that he wants us to call today at a dating mixer for one of those groups that puts together, you know, come get drinks at a bar. Every time I've been to one of those or seen one of those, always a bunch of dudes wearing bad leather jackets.
Yeah.
Nick, do you own a bad leather jacket?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Do you really?
Do you really?
I do, but I haven't worn it in a while, but yeah.
Sure.
That's awesome.
So your email says that you met the girl you want to call today at a dating mixer. Have you been a part of this group for a while, or is this a new thing for you?
It's a new thing to me. Like, I've been dating a girl for about 2 years. We broke up before the summer, so I haven't been single for a while. And the idea of a friend was like, do it. And I was like, okay.
And were you nervous going into it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Was it like a speed dating thing, or was it just hang out at a bar and try to hit on all the girls there thing?
Yeah, Pretty much. It was like throwing a bunch of sharks and then little minnows.
Isn't that just like a normal like Friday night though?
Yeah, it's just different with those things because, like I said, the leather jackets.
Okay, I see.
So you saw your minnow. Her name is Christine, and you started talking to her. What did you like about Christine so much?
Well, we figured out that we're both like 80s kids. We were both born in '84. So we had that kind of shared mentality as far as all that nostalgia and those inside jokes.
You were both the year of the dragon, and it just drew you together.
Yeah. Like we both grew up on like Nickelodeon. We spent about 30 minutes just singing theme songs to 80s TV shows.
All right.
It was hilarious.
So you were like, I like Webster, and she was like, I liked Webster too, and then you guys bonded. That's cool.
Right, absolutely.
People in 85 just would not have gotten that.
Yeah. So what did you do? Did you guys just meet that night and now she's not calling you back, or did you actually go do a date? Because it just said in your email that you met her at this mixer and she hasn't called you. Did you guys go out?
Yeah, we went out once. My grandpa has an apple orchard out in Central Washington, so I took her out there.
Well, that's a huge date. That's a lot of time to spend together.
Well, I mean, we mixed it up. We took we talked a lot and connected, and I showed her, like, we have a lot of people there that work out there and just family in general. So
I feel like that's a really good date, Nick. Because it's kind of cool. It's different. You take her to an apple orchard. Girls like doing things like that, and pumpkin patches and farms. They dig that kind of thing. And then also, it makes her think maybe there's some family money involved because you can buy all that land. Multiple levels of a great idea there, Nick. I love it.
Not the first thing.
Joke's on her.
Not a lot of money. All right. So did she seem to like the apple orchard?
I thought so. I thought we really connected. I kind of explained to her I used to hang out there a lot when I was a kid, and just had a lot of memories there. And she seemed to give a lot of good feedback as far as the conversations that we were having, just the upbringing that we both had.
Did she seem to enjoy herself?
I think so. I felt like she did. It ended really well, and I made her dinner and everything, and she really enjoyed it. And I took her home. The only thing that got me was like I dropped her off. It didn't give like a good night kiss or anything, but that's I'm a gentleman, so I didn't want to try to push it too hard. But we hugged, and then she said she would call me back. So I tried to reach out to her, text and whatnot. I feel like she's kind of dodging me.
Have you heard anything from her at all?
I'll text her. She won't answer the call, so I don't want to call too much. And so I'll text her and be like, hey, you want to go grab a bite to eat or something? And she'll be like, oh, I got an appointment. Or sometimes she won't even respond, but more often than not, she's always busy.
Seems like she's trying to avoid you.
That's what it feels like.
Is there anything that happened at all on your date or in your conversations that you could think of that might have turned her off?
I don't know, man. Like, I can't. Like, I literally have been thinking about it because she's just so cool, and I really want to.
Yeah.
If I did do something messed up, I want to try to redeem myself.
All right. Well, play a song. Come back. Get her on the phone and get your second date update. Okay.
Okay.
All right, man. Hang on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Nick is on the phone with us. Today he wants us to call a girl named Christine that he met at a singles mixer. Their date included them going to an apple orchard, his family's apple orchard, and picking apples and, having a good time. He said everything was cool until she seemed a little standoffish at the end. Nick, I think I know what your problem is.
What's up?
Too much too soon, I think. You know what I mean? Like, you never want to show a chick your apples that early. Like, you got to wait before you show her your apples. You know what I mean?
Is that like third date material?
I always wait till a third date before I let anybody see my apples. And even then, it's with a picture text, not actually in person. But what I mean by too much too soon, though, I think taking her, like, in a couple-hour drive to your family's orchard to pick apples with your family and stuff might be a little too much for a first date. So maybe she just thought you were too serious too quick, or you were going to get too serious. You know what I mean?
And I thought about that, but my I don't know, man. Like, my family it's just my grandpa and like my cousins and stuff.
And you told her that's what you guys were going to do. It wasn't a surprise that day, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
So she agreed to it. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out if something went wrong. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Christine, please?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Christine, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
I'm good. Are you sure you have the right number?
I'm pretty sure I have the right number. Did you recently go out with a guy named Nick?
Yeah.
Then this is the Christine that I want to talk to.
Okay. What's going on?
I'm calling you because Nick emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and ask why you're not calling him back.
What?
It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. Nick said he liked you a lot. He enjoyed your date. He thought you guys clicked very well, but apparently he's been trying to get a hold of you and you're kind of avoiding him and you wanted to see if he did something wrong.
So you want me to tell you about, like, my personal, like, what happened on a date?
I don't necessarily need you to get into your personal stuff if you're uncomfortable with that, but I would like to know if there's a particular reason that you're not calling Nick back.
I'm so confused about what's going on. I'm at work right now.
Okay.
It was a good date.
Sorry.
That's all I have to say.
So you had fun on the date?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, then are you planning on calling him back because he'd like to know?
I mean, probably not.
And
I don't
why is that? I know you're at work, and I'll get you off the phone quickly here. I appreciate you staying on with us and being honest. But if he was such a great guy and you enjoyed the date, why don't you want to see him again?
It was just kind of a weird thing that happened on our date, and I don't know if I want to talk about it, and maybe we just go our separate ways and everything's happier and easier.
Do you think talking about it could at least help Nick in the future? You might not want to see him again, but with other girls that he goes out with?
Like constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just maybe wouldn't take another girl to the apple orchard.
So that was really bad, like the whole experience at the apple orchard?
I mean, I just had a weird, like encounter with his grandfather.
You had a weird encounter with his grandfather?
Yes.
How so?
I mean, can we just tell him that? And then he can go on our merry way.
I don't know. I mean, is his grandpa just a weird dude? Do you think Nick would know that?
So Nick had to take a call, and maybe I'm reading it weird. I don't know. But then I was left alone with his grandfather, and he just said some kind of inappropriate things. I just felt uncomfortable.
His grandpa's a pervert. Am I reading into that? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I don't care how old a guy is, but if he's like, come with me and I'll show you my apple press, it's just...
Maybe he was literally talking about his apple press.
Yeah, do you know for sure that he was being an old perv? Or was he legitimately talking about an apple press and you took it the wrong way?
No, he said it and winked at me.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, little lady. You know you're hanging out with my grandson, but let me show you how a real man presses apples.
And we're sure that he didn't have like something in his eye or anything like that.
No, because like he put his hand on my leg and kind of like caressed my knee. And I wasn't reading into it because it just was super uncomfortable, and he didn't need to do that.
All right, I think as a person, you can tell when somebody's starting to like encroach on
Yeah.
your personal space and they're getting a little too handsy, and I guess that's what he was doing. Christine, thank you for being honest. I will let Nick know that his grandpa is a pervert and not to take girls around him anymore. Or you can tell him yourself because Nick's actually on the phone.
What?
Christine? Hey, it's Nick.
Hey, I'm super sorry about what I just said. I just was put in a super uncomfortable situation, and I mean, I don't want to embarrass you, but it was just weird.
But how much are you reading into this? Like, first of all, why didn't you tell me? Like, why didn't you tell
I'm
me when
gonna
I
be in the
dropped you
car
off?
and say, your grandpa hit on me.
But then we could have worked it out. I could have told you, because that's just Papa. You know, that's what he does. I mean,
You would have worked it out, and you would have just said, oh, that's fine, it's what he does. And then if we go on another date and you leave me alone with again, I mean, it started with the leg thing, and I don't want it to go any further.
And I understand that. I get that. It's just he's 82 years old, so sometimes he doesn't. Like he's older, so he doesn't think about these things. And I mean,
That's a little inappropriate. I mean, I'm sorry that I said those things about him, but like, what if I took you to like volunteer at a senior citizen center and some lady was like touching you uncomfortably? I don't think that would go over well, and I wouldn't just brush it off.
is this lady your grandma that you would like? Because I would tell you if it was someone you're related to, if it's a random person.
I mean, I just think it's easier if we go our separate ways. I don't want to have to be put in that situation ever again.
Don't you feel like you're blaming him for something that he didn't do?
I mean, I'm not blaming him. I just don't ever want to be in that situation again.
Well, and look, and I get that. Here's the deal. I feel like we had a really good connection. I don't know. It's just I don't want to give up on that. And I know that if I just talk to my grandpa and tell him he needs to just cool it and not be like that, just don't be so touchy-feely and just watch what he says, then I don't see why there would be a problem.
Nick, has your grandpa ever hit on any of your dates before?
No, I mean, not
that you know
I had
of.
the same girlfriend for 2 years. I mean, I had the same girlfriend for 2 years. I mean, she didn't hang out with him too much, but she never said anything.
Maybe that's why she left you, for Gramps, and you don't know it. Christine, would you go out with Nick again? We'll pay for a second date. Come on. Nick would love to see you again. I'm sure you can work out the grandpa situation. Look, he's an old guy, and old guys are creeps, all right? All of them, every single one. Every single old guy out there is a pervy creep. I can't wait to be one day.
Yeah.
So can you just maybe go out with Nick again and see if you guys can hang out and like each other and get past his grandpa hitting on you? I'm sure it can get better.
I just can't be around him ever again, and I don't know if there's any point in even going out on a second date if, it leads to anything else. There'll be weddings and babies, and I just don't want his grandpa around, and I don't want to put Nick in a bad spot.
You know how many of your bridesmaids he could hit on, though, if you guys are getting married?
Oh, so my friends
I just
can
want to do
be
a
subject
second
to
date.
it?
I'm not planning for a wedding.
Yeah.
Well, I am. I'm not getting younger. I don't want to waste my time.
So you're thinking about guys that you go out with, you're thinking about a future, and you don't see a future with Nick because his grandpa is a creepy old man.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Wow.
Well, Christine, thank you very much for your time. Nick, I'm sorry, no second date for you, man.
Well, thanks, guys.
But Christine, I would love to pay for a second date with you and Nick's grandpa if you're interested in that one.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If anybody's just tuning in and missed the show yesterday, it is the most crazy second date we've ever done.
Do we call it a second? I
It's
guess
sort of a
that's
second
what
date.
she asked for. I don't know.
Brittany emailed us for a second date, asking us basically to call a guy that she hooked up with 3 years ago, and they had a baby together. He didn't know about it because she left the state and was forced by her parents and stuff not to say anything. So now she's got a 2.5-year-old baby girl, and the dude doesn't know. We called him yesterday to try to get him to go on a second date so that she could tell him in person.
Which I applaud you for being brave enough to do that, Brittany.
Thank you.
How did the date go, Brittany?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for doing all of this. And I know I know Brooke was like, I didn't really want to, so I appreciate it.
I wanted you to tell him. I just didn't want to do it on air. So I'm really proud of you. I really am. I think that I could not put myself in your shoes. I don't know what you were feeling before you met Noah at a restaurant last night to drop the bomb on him.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous, and my stomach was doing somersaults.
Like, how do you even pick an outfit out for that?
Yeah,
seriously.
What is the correct footwear for letting a dude know that he's got a 2.5-year-old daughter?
I wore a very, very sweet dress, actually.
Look innocent. Look innocent.
How'd you feel the moment you saw him?
He walked in, I hadn't seen him for 3 years.
Did he look happy to see you?
He looked kind of nervous, too.
He had more.
At any point, are you thinking, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to back out?
I think probably every other thought.
Could you even hear a word he was saying while you guys were eating dinner? Or is that all you were thinking about? Like, when is the right moment to drop that bomb on him?
Every time I look him in the eye, I had two feelings. One was, I guess I don't know what I'm allowed to say on the radio, but the word that starts with SH.
Yeah.
Or I was like, God, his eyes are so nice.
You're like, I gotta tell him that I have his baby. I gotta tell him, but oh my God, he is dreamy. What was I talking about again?
Well, there's a reason that I hooked up with him.
Yeah.
He's really attractive.
Okay, so when did you do it?
So I had these pictures on my phone of our daughter.
Oh my gosh.
Ready to show him. But I just kept it was just so everything was just so awkward. Yeah. So finally,
that's when you take it out and show it to him and go, doesn't that nose look familiar?
It's like looking into a mirror.
Yeah. See, I'm not you guys would be able to do that. I'm not clever like that. I couldn't even think.
You went all dinner just sitting across from him without telling him.
I couldn't get the courage up, and so we're walking, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to say it. I'm going to tell him, and then all of a sudden, I turned towards him, and he plants one on. He kissed me.
Nice. He likes you again.
That's great, right?
Like, I got really nervous, and I thought, oh, my God, it's so weird. Like, it's almost like we just had a first kiss, but we have a baby together.
Did you say that?
No.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
My heart just dropped.
I thought that's what you said to him. I was like, wow.
You know, when you're really attracted to someone, they kiss you, and it, like, makes you, like, immediately you feel you feel stuff.
You get, like, butterflies and those tingly feelings.
And you feel connected.
Yeah, and I guess, like, I laughed, and then my face must have looked weird. I don't know what. And he's like, what's going on? What's wrong? And I had this weird response because I was actually, like, I didn't know what to do, and so he pulled away, and I started crying.
What?
Oh, that's that's the way to make yourself look perfectly sane. Anytime I've ever kissed a woman, she just starts crying automatically. It's a good sign. So what did he do? Did he freak out at that point?
No. I mean, that's what made me really, I was just like, wow, this guy is, I'm glad my daughter has half his genes, because he just, like, looked at me, and he was like, what's going on? What's wrong? And he just looked sweet. And I said, well, I have a past, and I just feel really uncomfortable talking about it, and I'm really nervous.
Oh, that ought to make him feel good.
That's
gosh. And he's like, I'm here to listen. Like, you can tell me anything.
Awesome.
Then I, like, looked at my phone, and I had to go back. The babysitter was going to leave.
You're telling me, Brittany.
So I couldn't, like, start the conversation then because I had to get back. I mean, it's like a 3-hour conversation.
Brittany,
maybe. I don't know.
didn't tell him.
Well, so I didn't tell him, but then I got home, and, you know, I put my daughter to sleep and stuff, and, you know, and I was just thinking about Noah, and so I wrote him an email, and I said everything on the email.
Oh, you told him everything in an email. Sweet. That's one step down from text message. Good work.
I was complimenting you on all of your courage. What the hell?
But I feel like I couldn't bring him out again and then do it then. And what if I, you know, scared again? So, like, I just was like, I got to do it. But I don't even know. I haven't gotten an email back. I don't even know if he's seen it. I don't.
When did you send the email?
Like, late last night, like around midnight.
Okay, and you haven't heard from him yet.
No.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Brittany,
This has made it worse.
What did you just even say in the subject line?
Oops, forgot to tell you something. All right, Brittany.
Sit down, then open.
Well,
Brittany.
we're going to play a song, come back.
Oh.
We'll get him on the phone, and then I guess ask him if you read your email.
Oh, God, okay.
Okay, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right. The moment of truth is upon us. We just talked to Brittany a few minutes ago about her date last night with Noah. Noah is, of course, the guy that hooked up with Brittany 3 years ago, ended up getting her pregnant that night. He has no idea that he has a 2.5-year-old daughter, which is owned by Brittany.
Oh, no, that's not the verb you use, Jubal.
You own them until
You
they're 18.
don't say-
So anyway, we were originally calling for a second date update. She wanted us to break the news to him live on the air. We said, how about we do a second date update, see if you can go out with the guy and break the news in person. He agreed to a second date. They went out last night, and she couldn't tell him on the date.
Oh, my God, Brittany.
She went home after he kissed her and sent him an email.
Which we don't even know if he's received.
No, because you haven't heard anything from him, right, Brittany?
Yeah, no, I haven't yet. But can I just say, Brooke, like, I get where you're coming from and, like, giving me a hard time and everything, but this is just the hardest thing. This is harder than labor. Like,
How is this harder than being a single mother for 2.5 years? I mean, you've done such a great job raising a kid and making it happen, and you're finally coming around and wanting to do the right thing.
Yeah, so thanks. Yeah.
You know, at this
I
point,
agree.
honestly,
This would be incredibly hard.
Right, of
It's going to
course,
change.
no
It's
one
going to
is saying
change
it's
his
easy.
life.
There's no easy way to do this.
no one is saying it's easy.
I know.
All right, Brittany, we're going to call him right now, and I guess I'm just going to ask him how the date went. Brittany, you ready to call him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess.
Oh, Brittany.
Hello?
Noah.
Hi.
What up, man? It's Jubal. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Heard about your date last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, a little bit of kiss and tell going on, huh?
Oh, Noah.
You weren't sure about going out with her, but you went ahead and kissed her on the first date. Nice.
Yeah, I'm in it. It is for the moment decision.
Right. It's a good thing you were reading the signals correctly there, you know?
Yeah, I hope so.
Noah, What'd you think when she started crying?
Did that weird you out?
No, I mean, at first I was just kind of confused. I mean, I guess like because it's like for like 3 years and all that, so I thought maybe it was just like a lot of stuff.
You sound like you're in a good mood this morning. Like you enjoyed your date a lot.
Yeah, it was a good night, you know.
Nice.
I mean, it was one date, you know. But yeah, I could like I would definitely like hang out with her, you know.
Like we said yesterday when we talked to you, it's one date.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like it's gonna stick with you forever or
Oh my
whatever.
gosh, you guys, you cannot continue to do this.
If like we can't pay for it again, but would you go out on another date with her? Just hang out with her again?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did you get my email?
Brittany's on the phone with us, of course. You know, we just want to talk to you about the date first, but
When did you send an email?
Last night.
No, I haven't looked at my email yet. I haven't even gone to work. Is it important?
yeah, like I think when she sent it, she may have checked the high importancy little flag on it, the red thing.
Brittany,
Listen, I gotta just do this. Okay, I'm really
Are
scared.
you okay?
Yes and no. Like something really amazing happened to me and you, but you're not aware of it. But it's also might be kind of awful for you to hear about it. But, you know, obviously that we well, I know you didn't really remember me that well, but we hooked up 3 years ago, right? You remember that now, I assume.
Yeah.
You have a daughter.
Wait, what?
I got pregnant. I didn't realize. I was so busy. I kind of didn't realize it for a few months, and had already kind of not responded to your text. So my parents like super conservative and stuff, and they convinced me to go back to live with them and not to tell you, since I hardly knew you, and I stupidly went along with what they were saying. And we have like an amazing daughter, and she's incredible, and I don't want her to grow up without a dad. And you're really great. And I mean, even if you hate me, I hope that you can be her dad at some point.
oh, Brittany. Brittany, I'm so proud of you.
What? Is this like a really disgustingly sick prank or something?
No, this is not a joke at all.
No.
Brittany emailed us initially to do a second date update on you, just to break the news that she has your 2.5-year-old baby daughter. And we decided to try to just get you guys to go out so she could do it in person.
She tried so hard, Noah.
She couldn't do it last night, and she sent you an email. There's an email in your inbox with like all the information.
If you want to do like a DNA test or whatever, I totally get, like, it will be yours because I wasn't with anyone else in that time period, but I understand if you want to do that, it will definitely be yours.
Well, that's, okay.
What do you say?
Yeah, I don't know what I would be thinking if I were in your shoes right now, Noah. Personally, I would be probably crying.
I'm kind of, wow, I'm shaking. So wait, so the kid's like here now?
Yes,
But
your daughter, yes.
Okay.
The kid.
Oh, God, our daughter. And you emailed me? Okay.
Well, I couldn't get up the courage to tell you last night. I had all of her pictures with me, and I was going to tell you on the beach, and then you kissed me, and then like I was. I mean, this sounds so stupid right now, but like I actually really like you, and I got totally confused and overwhelmed, and then it was like I'm this like single girl who's got no responsibilities, but I have a beautiful daughter, and I'm a mom, and it's not about money. Like I can support her. I just want her to have a dad.
Oh my gosh.
This is killing me.
It's making me
Noah,
cry.
what do you want to do now that you've heard this news?
I mean, I guess we should meet, figure it out.
Yeah.
Noah, you're such a good person.
It's kind of important you should meet.
Yeah.
I'm like a little like shocked.
Noah, how about this? I said earlier, obviously we can't pay for you guys to hang out again, but we'll pay for your dinner. And we could even make it a place that's, kid friendly, so she can bring along
Play pit, yay.
Maybe
the
we
little
take,
one.
maybe we do
Whole
one-
family dinner, huh? I'll pay for it. Another date for you guys. Obviously, you have some things to discuss that are a little less than surface, like, hey, what have you been up to lately? Type things.
Yeah.
Should I bring her, or do you want to wait for the test? Or doesn't take very long to do the test nowadays. You can just go to like.
What if that's the first date? I'll pay for it.
Jubal. Okay, what?
You guys will get together, obviously, talk about what you got to talk about, take whatever test you got to take, and then we'll talk to you next week, if we can, and get an update on the whole situation. Is that okay with both of you guys?
Yeah, well, it's okay with me.
Noah?
Yeah, sure.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Well, we said we'd get an update from them in a week, and 1 week turned into 3 years.
Oops.
Sorry about that.
Our bad.
But
We got lazy.
we finally have them on the phone for a second date update with Brittany and Noah. Welcome back to the show, you guys.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Hey, thanks a lot for having us.
How you been?
I'm freaking out that you're on the phone with us.
How have you been?
It's so weird to hear ourselves from 3 years ago. I mean, it sounded like we were kids then, didn't it, Noah?
Yes, I feel like a shocked, very surprised kid, maybe.
Noah was a kid. He didn't know yet that he was a dad.
I
That'll
know.
age you a lot in 3 years, I think.
And Brittany, you were a kid that made me cry my eyes out.
Oh my gosh.
Just even
Really?
listening back, I cried again. Me
too.
What did your friends and family think when you guys did this?
Oh my God. Well, I don't know for Noah because we didn't know each other that well yet. But for me, it was intense because even like at daycare, people had heard it and they recognized, they knew my name and they recognized my voice. So it was just a lot of attention. Some people were awesome and calling me and saying, do you need support? You're back in town. That's amazing. I'm so glad to know you're here.
So what did you guys do? I mean, you guys met up. Did you meet your daughter, Noah, right away?
Yeah, after the whole thing on the radio, we got on the phone again and we talked, and then the next day we went and we got together, and it was like a restaurant, and we met up, all three of us, and it was it was really, really like overwhelming, but also really awesome now that I think about it, because the minute that I got to hold her and meet her, it was like the best thing ever, and she was so awesome, and like it was just like I didn't want to let her go, but then at the same time I was like, who is this girl?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm holding this kid that I haven't known for about 3 years, and it's mine.
I'm so emotional. Just even that made me cry again, Noah.
People have been asking us, like, what's the status with you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, well, the status is a little bit different now, 3 years later. But the first year it was co-parenting, and then there was some attraction going on. At least for me, Noah, there was attraction going on all the time. But I sort of held back, and then Noah said, let's start dating.
Oh, Noah!
Yeah. He didn't actually say, let's start dating. He just kissed me. I mean...
That's bold.
And that meant, let's start dating. And yeah.
I mean, I thought it was just a kiss, but then apparently Brittany was like, so we're dating now.
He's like, I just wanted to do what got us to this in the first place. I don't know.
That's actually exactly what he did, and I am now pregnant.
What?
Yeah.
You guys are having another baby?
Yeah.
Baby number 2.
Wow. Man, you guys are potent together.
Yeah, you are.
Jeez. All right, so
You sound like such good parents.
congratulations. I guess there's another kid on the way.
Yes.
I'm actually really excited because I know about this one.
You can actually be there. Yeah, that's cool.
And can prepare for it.
And he knows about all the bad things because I'm 13 weeks in, and it's been like 10 hours a day for me of nausea.
Oh.
And the whole time Noah's been like, man, this was so much easier the first time. Are you guys planning on getting married or anything? Or are you just going to just...
I mean, we're just going to rush it all into one.
Well, actually,
we're not rushing it, but we decided we are going to get married.
Nice.
What? Oh,
All
my
right.
God.
And our daughter's going to be the flower girl, so that's going to be adorable.
Oh, my
Okay, well, that's disappointing.
What?
Oh, my
Well, I
God.
was hoping that I would be the flower girl, but whatever. That's fine, you guys. I mean, we played a big role in this whole thing, you know?
You did. And you know what? We're sorry we didn't contact you like immediately after that. You know, we talked to you a few years ago, but we just wanted private time, so we wanted to figure this out on our own and not continually get people asking us what was going on, you know?
No, that's
I have
fine.
the biggest smile on my face right now for you, too. I feel like from the mess that started, you guys have really made such wonderful decisions in your relationship.
Oh, my God. Now I'm crying, and it's probably because I'm pregnant. Oh, my God.
Good luck, you two, and keep us updated on the future because our audience is really interested in the whole thing. Like, I can't tell you how often we get hounded asking for updates from you guys.
Now you're going to be an old married couple, so nobody will care anymore. But
congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I think Jose Bolaños will back me up on this. The best way to ask a girl out is to stalk her Facebook profile, just randomly, then friend request her.
Yes.
And then ask her out.
Yes, that way
Right?
she knows you're paying attention to her.
It works
that's
for,
what it is.
It works for Jose.
Yeah,
It
because
does.
he's single and alone.
Yeah, but he gets dates.
Yeah, that never call him back again.
Yeah, but I still get dates.
Yeah,
He's making
he
a point.
Still gets dates. That's what David did, right, David?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal, I don't think, but
David,
he doesn't even want to be compared
Yeah,
to
he's
Jose.
like, no, I did not do that. Your email that you sent us says that you found this girl online on Facebook, just kind of randomly. We're looking through her picture gallery,
weird.
then decided to friend her and ask her out.
yeah, I mean, doesn't everyone do that? I mean,
No.
that's like,
Seriously.
see if a chick's hot, right? I mean, I don't know. Can a girl tell if you're looking at her photos and stuff?
No,
No.
not at all.
Yeah, so what's the big deal?
Just
That's why
if
it's
you
okay.
if you like one from 2 years ago, it
Yeah.
might be a little suspicious. But
I mean, I know I'm out of the singles game, but Lydia, would you honestly say yes to a random dude on Facebook?
no, I'm a little too scared after Catfish came out.
Thank you.
David, tell us about Mandy.
So I started checking photos out of her, like she was smoking hot, like her body's unreal. And then, so then I just friend requested her, and then I was kind of just waiting for my right time to like swing on in and take her out on the date or something, and it just happened like a week or two ago, actually.
So tell us about the actual date.
Oh, the date was sick. I mean,
sick.
So I picked her up, and we went to this bar that's across the street from that sweet ass aquarium. It's actually the first time I took a chick to an aquarium.
The aquarium is actually a really cute date. I wouldn't call it sick or a sweet ass aquarium.
That place is
But
pretty sweet. I like that place.
Right? It's sick.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want
See?
an aquarium?
It's a sweet ass aquarium.
What was the highlight of
I
the
don't know what
aquarium?
you're not getting here, Brooke.
What was that?
So they have, like, you know, the part with the they have like the sea otters and stuff, you know, and like they have the octopus exhibit and stuff, like octopi, octopuses or octopi, I don't know.
It's octopuses. It's octopuses.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Actually,
Positive.
Octopuses sound weird. I don't know. It just sounds weird.
I think it's just octopus.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like it was sick, and just like I don't know. I like being underwater and stuff, and I don't know. It was nice to be sedated too. I didn't get to get drunk before I went to the aquarium in elementary school. You know, something I always kind of wanted to do.
You were drunk.
Not like uber drunk.
Oh.
It was awesome.
She obviously seemed really into this too.
Yeah, I mean, I thought so. I mean, she was having a great old time. We're giggling and laughing, you know. Or yeah, I mean, it was a great time. It was one of the chillest, most awesome dates I've ever had, honestly.
So what did
Brooke,
you do?
You can't make fun of the way he
Yeah,
talks
seriously.
because of anybody
At
in
least-
this room.
He's
What are
used
you
current
talking
words,
about?
at
Yeah.
least.
He
Words that
hasn't-
are still relevant in 2013.
Chillest is not a current word.
He just made chillest up. I've never heard that before in my life. But the other ones I've heard before. At least he's not going to, we raise the roof until, you know.
Listen.
So
Okay, I do say that still, and don't judge me, all right? It's an awesome phrase.
how'd your date end?
It could have ended better, I guess. She didn't want to get another drink, unfortunately. I was seeing if she wanted to grab a few more, but yeah, and then she gave me this like whack-ass side hug and then like left.
Man, a whack-ass side hug.
David.
I don't know, I mean, like, it was a first date, and I'm hoping she's just kind of a quiet girl. That's what she seemed like, and
Okay.
since that evening, I've texted her and called her a bunch of times. She messaged me back once just saying that she was busy, and she'd hit me up later, and of course she never did.
David, do you do a lot of listening on your date or just mostly talking?
I get excited easily,
So
Okay.
I guess sometimes I can get carried away with my convos because I just kind of start yapping. But like, I'm older now. I realize this is my habit. So
Yeah.
David
I'm a
sounds
good
like
listener. I listened a lot. I learned so much about her. It was sick.
yeah. David sounds like every guy I've ever dated, which really worries me.
All right, David.
Yeah, David.
You're going to call.
What
We're
you
going
trying to say? Is that I'm assuming you're talking a little snacks right there. But what's
Yeah.
wrong with that? Like, I just I don't know. I like to do sports and stuff. Like, she didn't really get that.
Okay, David.
But I mean, I dig
David?
animals.
All
I
right.
like animals, empty aquarium. I tried to make it work, I did everything I possibly
David.
could.
Okay, David. We're going to play a song, come back, and get your second date update, all right?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, just hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back like we're about to do for Dave. Dave emailed us about Mandy. He stalked her on Facebook. She agreed to a date with him. He went out for some drinks and took her to the aquarium and got an awkward side hug at the end of the
No,
evening.
I believe that was a whack-ass side hug.
whack-ass side hug,
I mean,
yeah.
I just want you to get it correct.
That's how his date ended. He hasn't heard from her in a week or so. David, I was just looking over your email. You tried to buy her a gift at the gift shop?
Yeah, totally. So she could, have a little memory of the awesome, aquarium time we had. I don't know.
That's
Nice.
cute.
That's awesome.
Yeah, what were you trying to buy her?
Oh, one of those, cute little, stuffed animal sea otter things. Who doesn't like a sea otter? They're so freaking cute.
Why?
Agree. I agree, David.
Why didn't you get it for her?
I saw the face that she gave me, when I offered it to her, and it kind of made me sad. I was like, I'd probably not the best thing.
Like, she didn't want it? Yeah, I know. That sounds awesome. If I went on a date and someone bought me a sea otter, I'd be thankful.
Yeah. Thank you. Exactly, bro.
You sure you want to call her?
Whatever.
She sounds like a terrible person.
Sounds like a seal hater.
It is what it is.
All right, here we go. We're going to call her, okay?
All right, sick.
Hello,
Hey, can I speak to Mandy, please?
this is she.
Mandy, this is the Seattle Aquarium calling. You recently visited our lovely establishment?
Yeah. Why were you calling?
Well, we're missing a sea otter from the gift shop and wondering if you might be the culprit.
What?
This is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm fine. What's going on?
I like how they went from weird to weird again.
Yeah. What's going on is you recently went on a date with a guy named David to the Seattle Aquarium, right?
Yes.
And David wants to go out with you again. He liked you a lot, but he's wondering why you won't answer his phone calls.
Okay.
Is there any particular reason why you don't want to see David again?
Well, kind of came across as D-bag to me and seems to talk a lot.
Yes. Oh, he
A
talks
little bit.
so much, and he has so much energy. But he seems like, he's sincere.
It's good intentions.
Well, not so much on the date.
What were some of the highlights or lowlights of the date? I'm wondering what a date with David is like.
Sick, raw.
He bought me shots
Yeah.
on a first date, and I thought, why is he trying to liquor me up?
Wait, did you take the shots though, Mandy? I mean, did you drink with them and have a good?
I did, because it was just my. He's like, shot, take it, come on. I'm just like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, well, I might as well be drunk during this.
Take it and then let's go check out the bivalves over at the aquarium. It's going to be awesome. So you didn't like the fact that he was trying to do shots at dinner. You didn't like going to the aquarium because I figured that would be a good place to take a date.
Here's the thing, the aquarium, at first, it seemed like a cute idea. But when we got there, he is so drunk that he goes up to the octopus thing and starts humping the window.
Again,
Okay.
sounds like a fun date to me.
Oh, my
Mandy,
God.
I mean, you went out on a date with a guy that stalked you on Facebook. Were you really shocked by all of this?
I don't know. You seem nice on Facebook, and it's always nice to be told you're pretty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My big question for you is why would you turn down a gift at the gift shop?
He asked me if I wanted to gift the gift shop. I'm just like, no, that's fine. So he pulls out a gift from his pocket. It's a locket with a picture of me in my bikini, a picture he must have gotten on Facebook.
What?
And his face on the other side.
No.
It was mainly my chest.
Okay.
No.
This just got creepy.
Wait, no. Can I just say something? I'm sorry. Hey, Mandy, what up? Sorry, what up?
What up?
Mandy, that's David. He was actually listening the whole time.
Oh, weird, David.
No, I was just trying to be funny because, like, I thought it was just going to be like a thing, like talking snack on it. I wasn't trying to like be creepy or anything. I'm sorry if it was. Like, what's weird about that?
Everything is weird.
There are so many levels of weird.
It's a bikini. I see bikinis all the time.
Not helping, David.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dylan, who doesn't like to get faded before the aquarium? Like, I like getting faded. What's wrong with that?
Faded.
Is it something you do often, David?
Well, sometimes on like Taco Tuesdays or something, I'll have like some tequila, but you know, in general, I wait until Thursday or Friday.
How old
You don't have
are
to wait.
you? How old are you, David?
Well, I'm 24.
Yeah. Hey, and Brooke, fun like that never has to stop.
Yes,
David sounds like
it
he's doing
does.
the right thing.
You can go to
No,
work
it-
drunk, you go to
Yeah,
aquarium.
it's fine. So
Mandy.
you pulled out, David, you pulled out a picture of her in a locket of her in a bikini. You can see why she wouldn't want to go out with you, right?
Not at all, because I thought it was like a nice, kind gesture, and I was hoping there'd be like a cute little sea otter locket thing there that I could put that picture in,
Dude.
and it'd be even more funny.
David, there is a reason why you left that information out when you were talking to us.
No way! And what's wrong with humping an octopus? For real. Like, obviously not like I'm serious. I'm not like trying to get off humping an octopus. I just was like being a goof.
Wow.
Yeah, he actually went by the sea otters and tried to hump them too and French kiss them. So
Oh my gosh.
It sounds like a fun time. I want to go out with him.
I'd
Yeah.
love to have some octopus.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Just cruise out with me because obviously Mandy didn't take it, and like obviously we'd have a good time, bro. So maybe we can be wingmen and go rage it.
All right. That sounds like a plan to me. Hey, Mandy.
Oh my God. Mandy, I'm
Before I agree to
sorry.
going out with David, I do have to ask you this. Would you like to go on a second date with David? We will pay for it.
I don't think so.
Give him another
Yeah.
shot. He was just having a good time.
It's okay. It's fine. I'll pass.
Aw, man.
Whatever.
Really?
It's chill. I mean, it's no big deal. I get it.
David, you at least you got a wingman out of the whole thing.
Right?
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, bro. Like, you get me.
Yeah.
You're freaking awesome, man. This is why I listen to you guys all the time. Like, you guys make sense to me.
See.
No one else makes sense, or I guess I don't make sense to them. I don't know.
And I'm proud that we're the only people that make sense to you.
This is
I'm
why-
proud of that.
This is what I worry about with our show. I just want to let you know that.
David,
Yep.
sorry you didn't get the second date, man.
Dude, bro, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. Obviously, Mandy's kind of lame and does not
No,
have
no.
a good time. So
David.
move on to the next one, bro.
On to the
You know
next
what I
one.
mean? And I don't even know if Mandy's still there. If she is, sorry. Maybe I'll see you around and I won't have shops to you next time. You'll see us having a good time at the end of the bar and you'll be over there in your quiet space.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.